I said, I feel like with this, I didn't so. I don't got anything. I didn't have anything about that. What if you, as someone who knows me, what if, now let me use their language now. Now let me use their tongue to twist their things. Mind bender technology. Remember mind bender technology? Now let me bend their minds if they're in here. You understand, right? I'm their master. They bow to me all the time. What if, just what if, you being here, me saying everything that rings true, never seen in this life. The Father wanted you to do that. What if you see that as clear as I see mine? All the darkness that you did was the plan to see a real angel. He's the only one who testified to the angel. The booger was the plan. What if, just what if I'm right? Then that means all those demons in you have been working for you. What if you knew what I know? Right? After you're forgiven, then come play the game without it. Right? Now, ready? And if that was true, what I said, and you found out that right now, and then you heard this song, how'd you hear it? Listen.
I've come to talk with you again.
Hello.
Because a vision softly
I'm an angel watching over you always.
left its scenes while I was sleeping.
Hear the song now. The right ear. Let those out of ears hear.
Vision that was planted in my brain still remains within the sound of
The vision that was planted in my brain still remains within the sound of silence.
restless dreams I walked alone.
In restless dreams, I walked alone. Now you know these emotions that you got. Look. Look. These are the emotions you see.
It's the halo of street lamp. I turn my collar to
That's why they're always perfect sacred geometry in my emotion.
when my eyes were
They're teachings. And I would always tell you, the class is done. Now I'm going to talk about what you saw. When you have the eyes, every motion AZD does. It's a true black vision. But it brings light. Here you go. In the naked line you saw. In the naked light you saw.
People talking without speaking. People hearing without listening.
Get the sound differently.
Songs and voices never shared. No one
No one dared disturb the sound of silence. No one dared disturb the sound of silence. Listen.
Silence like a cancer.
Now cancer works for you. And silence grows like a cancer. I can own the dark words as they belong to the Father. No
of silence.
It's good to not be a sinner.
Yeah. Some real goosebumps right there.
It's good to not be in hell. It's good to know that there is a God. Welcome to AZD Ministries, International Ministers of Christ, worldwide. Real men. Real alpha men. Bring the alphas that want to challenge these alphas, starting today. Anyways, it's good to not be a sinner or to try to be a saint. Speak, Rumi. It's good to not be a sinner and not want to be a saint. It's good to know that everything that you look at is nothing but paint. It's good to sit in peace, not be in hell. Let me tell you about the greatest story that I could ever tell. But you have to understand every word I say. And you have to go from being the predator to willingly being the prey. So you no longer have any resistance to any of the violence, the chaos, the fights, arguments, lies. No more heavy sighs. Hello, everybody. We're going to talk until 1 today. And let's get started. What do we got? And the people bowed and prayed.
Just raise your hand. Nobody's said that they want to speak.
Oh, okay.
There's a
I would also be speechless.
Armando said he has a guest. I think it's Zoom user.
Uh-huh. Do you want to speak, Zoom user? Zoom, zoom, zoom. Let me hear you say hello.
Sometimes that has been.
Hello.
Yes, do you hear me?
Yeah.
That's my guess.
Stefan.
Yeah, hi
Stefan
guys.
was
Hello guys.
Stefan the gangster. Like 6'9". Treyway!
Yeah, yeah.
You look like Treyway! Get up, blood! Get in the motherfucking chest! What? Oh, you know what I'm saying? Get in the motherfucking chest! Huh? Whip! No. Whip make niggas bleed! These niggas think! You like 6'9" or what? Don't lie.
Yeah, I like his music.
Yeah, right on. That's what I thought. Alright, what's up, bro?
Yeah, I like his music and I like because he is a good person. He helps people. That's what I like about him.
He's a sweetheart. He looks like a sweetheart. I mean, he looks as gay as you could possibly be, but he's a gangster, but you know, whatever. Alright? He is a sweetheart. You're right. He's a great sweetheart. I don't say he's a good person. He's a sweetheart. He's got good makeup and he does his hair. He's not really has jewelry, right? Woof. He knows how to buy jewelry for sure. What else does he do? Rat out his friends. But overall, a swell human being, swelling with demons. Go ahead. What's up, brother?
Sorry?
Huh?
Did you say something?
A lot. What's up?
Yeah, I'm good. I was speaking last night with your friends. I'm not that good at English, but I speak, I understand you.
Mm-hmm.
Look, when I drink too much alcohol, I
Alcohol.
can't remember
Hold on.
what I
Hold
do.
on. Shh. Watch. Alcohol, your question is about to be answered. Alcohol, the word is al-khul. And this means to open a door for demons or bad spirits to enter. The more al-khul, the more door open in the temple, inserts itself, numbs, looks through the demon's eyes, more lust, either for more alcohol or more pussy or for more money or danger, some kind of an expression of lust, more, suck all your soul the next day, headache, can't remember, blackout, throw up, you were possessed. You were possessed.
Yes, and I know it. I know it. It's not first time. I
Good.
really
So
know
stop
it.
drinking.
And, I do stuff. Look, listen. I do stuff who like I'm ashamed. I say things like I don't want to say when I'm sober. You know?
Yeah. Because it's evil. Because it's evil. You're not evil. So don't do evil acts. And if the name of the poison you put in your body is the doorway to evil spirits, and you're a good person, then don't drink that poison to feed that demon. And all you need to know is that next time you're about to do it, don't self-control. That's not, you don't have no self to be controlling nothing. No. Okay? What you have is pure light, consciousness, Christ. You have pure Christ. Right? And so that is just you purely being in present time and seeing for the first time that the actions your body is taking are evil. Not bad, a little bit wrong, alcoholic, need to relax. No! You're going to look through the light of Christ and see. And don't change. Let the demon move. Watch it consciously. Listen to what it says to you. Listen, I'm telling you. Listen to what it says to you. Notice what the alcohol does to it. Become aware. Then, next time you want to drink, stay conscious. And the light of Christ, which is the Holy Spirit, which is in the Bible, which is what I'm here speaking about, will do the work that you have been struggling to do to get rid of those demons. It is not your job or Arash Dibazar's job to fight demons. It's the angels who will fight, and the angels, they don't all have gold armor. Okay? Don't think of angels as some fucking faggots. Right? Satan's angels are faggots. We see them all the time. Look at the celebrities. Those are his angels. Prancing around. 6ix9ine. Satan's angel. Sweetheart. I'd probably seduce him.
Yeah, no. I look. I wish like to be famous a lot. I wish like this.
That's an evil plan.
Yes. Yeah. And I'm aware because last night when I drink, he speak through me. He speak through me with me. He say like this: you are lost. And I say with my mouth, you know. And when I realize what is happening, I take my knees and I say pray. I really pray, man. I say, no, what the fuck is wrong with me? And I can't.
Hey, that's cursing. Hey, that's not prayer. That's cursing oneself. What the fuck is wrong with me? Takes your light and makes you punish yourself. That's not praying. Here's prayer. Ready? God is real.
Yeah.
God is good. God is my Father. This is not my battle. He knows what's in my mind. He knows what's in my heart. I'm going to relax, and thy will, not my will. God doesn't want evil. God is good. He created this, he said it was good. Then he made that, and he said it was good. Then he did that. Ready? Then he created man, and he said, he is good. He didn't take the rib out and say, Eve, she is good. He said, Adam, I made her for you. That's what God said. I believe in God. I know God, the God of the Bible. So if I'm wrong, then go debate the Bible. All right? You're talking to people who believe in that. Got it? So I don't got to qualify it. Here is the story of your Genesis. You were created as a man perfectly in the image of the Father. You were Genesis into existence. You had everything and anything and all. There was even an apple tree that you didn't have to be told about. It was already there. You had everything except a girl. And every man knows that in his heart he could have everything, but he's looking for Eve. Even though she's ill, she is sick. She's sick in the head, she's sick in her heart, and she's sick in her body. You were created perfectly in the image of God. In the image of God means that if I have a set of numbers here, and the numbers say 1, 2, 3, 4, a perfect image of 1, 2, 3, 4 is 1, 2, 3, 4. Not even 1.00001 is still not a perfect image of the numbers. So if I'm made in the image of God, and if God was an infinite number, but just for the measurement of all the demons, if God, that just means your minds. That just means your minds. That's all that means. All the demons in your head. How's that? So top. Thank you. Right? If, for the sake of speaking about the infinite, which what are we going to say about the infinite? Where do you go? Let's bring it down into a number just so we can see it. If God was 1,000 and that was max infinite, right? And I was made in the image of God, but I was not 1,000, and I was a fraction of it, I would have still, using mathematics, arrive at that. Nothing should ever be added to me. Self-help is masturbation of Satan. Trying to show God's perfect children that they're not perfect. So your career carries you away. Carries your soul. What's your career you're going to be carried off to? I'm going to college for this career. I'm moving for this career. I'm doing that. What's carrying your soul? What's the currency they're using? Money. How much currency are they putting in this career to get you to go on it? And take your energy for a soul of a demon called a business. Yeah. Wow. Speaking in tongues now with their tongue. Right? You get it now?
Yes.
What if there was a set of numbers, 1,000 was the highest, and in its image, but lesser, but still part of it, so it would always be part of it, but greater than it. You get it? But it would have to be an image of that number. That would make sense logically if I said that with numbers. So we could never add. And we should definitely not subtract. How can you subtract? What do you take away from what is? Right? So we could take the past away by knowing that you can't subtract. Because subtraction from a perfect number doesn't work in my head. What do you mean? So you have a perfect number. What part do you take away? No. So now I have a perfect image. God made man in his image. Nothing added, nothing subtracted. He breathed his light into it. He didn't do that to the dog.
Can I ask a question?
Wait. He didn't do that to the dog. He did that to the cat. But to man, Adam, here is a part of me. Just enough. You don't even have to be told about the tree. You know what? God would know why we want a girl, and that's why we like girls. So don't ever be ashamed for wanting a woman. But you're looking for Eve, and she's ill. So keep that in mind and we're in hell. That's later. That's our story here. Okay? So God, who created the perfect son, knew the perfect thing for him. He didn't get him a bike because he would want to put Eve on the bike. He didn't give him jewelry because he would want to show Eve. Couldn't show a fucking tree. And he didn't want to show himself. He wanted to show a part of himself that could never be himself and look up to him and want him to know the Father. Who's the big guy around here? Who owns everything? It's my dad. Yeah. Can I visit? Yeah. He invited you over. Here's what he said when you came over to me. Right before you came, there was no rules on me, Eve. When you arrived, he said to me, this is all yours. So I can go out with you on a date, go to a man on a date, and show you the blessings my Father has given me and the grace he has. That's a date with a real man. Got it? Let me show you everything. It's not just a restaurant. It's, let me show you all this is mine. I'm the son, I really am. So like, watch what happens when I want something. Watch how they act around me, knowing my dad's the owner. You've been around me. Watch this. Who's the boss? He's going to come say hi to me. Why? Because who my dad is, they recognize me everywhere I go. Watch this. I can even be tattooed and say all this shit in my face. And I'm still going to walk in a place like that. And those men looking in those suits like the devils are going to come up to me and shake my hand and sit there and go, he's the man. And you see them, I'm going to show them all those devils that my Father owns it all. I never walked into a place, you with me, into the highest venues, everywhere, including hell, when they didn't know me, and I didn't walk in, and they didn't come and shake the Father's Son's hand. True. You all know it. And I know my Father, he would, knowing my Father, how he feels about me, the people that are in this room are my best friends. Isn't that amazing? So I have real friends as a man. And so do they. But I want you to know something. We didn't pick each other as friends.
That's right.
But we saw the light in each other, even though our Father willingly gave us to hell. We're different than you. We're the chosen. But we went one step further, guys, to know who IMC Nation is and why this ministry is different than any other ministry. At one time, our Father made out a call, and it's in the book. And he said, who will fight the darkness? He didn't say, you will fight the darkness. He said, you're already chosen. You're my sons. Here's a command. Now, knowing this, go minister, go. Who is going to help me fight the darkness? Where when I say the word, vengeance is mine, it's not just words on a paper that people can just read and go away. Who's going to make them understand these words? What hell means, why I said it, what demons mean, what Satan is, why don't sin. Which one of you wants to face that darkness at this time? Chosen two. We then, after being the sons, the favorite sons of the Father here, I tested my best friends. He knows the neighborhood. He brought the right people in, took them out, and he's still doing it. I don't got to worry about that. I just got to stay righteous. And I don't want to disappoint Dad. It's the only fear I have in life, is to lose all the graces that he's given me. All the protection he's given me. Or even when I made a bad choice, today he chose me. He was still there guiding my hand in a bad choice because my heart never turned evil. He only gave his purest sons to the darkness. And every man in this room in the IMC Nation comes from a different kind of darkness. That's IMC Nation. Right? We're not all a bunch of sorcerers or a bunch of Mexicans or a bunch of white people. We've seen the devil in all its skins. Right? We're the skinwalkers. It all makes sense. Right? We are the skinwalkers. We're spirits in flesh, and we know it. And the route to spirit is in that book. To live as a spiritual being. Are you spiritual or are you religious? Or do you believe in God? Are you a demon, a succubus, or a fucking sick cunt? Huh? Which one are you? You answer first, I'll answer second. Me, spiritual. Me too. Me, I'm from the Father. Me too. Me, I don't believe in all that. I said, do what the fuck you want to do. Me too. Really? Me so horny. Me too. Oh. Copycat. Copy pussy. Pushy cat. Pushy pushy. Kitty kitty. Kit Kat. I love Kit Kat. I have to have one at the end of the night. Everybody loves Kit Kat. But when he's in the light, Kit Kat here and there, just sitting around, right? Anyways, it's all there, okay? All right, look at how great that was because of you just sitting there like 6'9" and asking one question about alcohol. Back to you, brother. Thank you.
Can I speak now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, I have a question, and after another one, and after I'm finished. Why does God allow all this evil on this planet? Why?
Why did God didn't do that? You did that. He gave you choice.
But why
He gave you choice. You, knowing alcohol is bad, you created that. He just gave you a choice, bro. Because you're his son. He doesn't want a robot. He has a robot. They're all out there. They're called animals. You can control them, right? You feed them, ring the bell. Feed them, ring the bell. Feed them, ring the bell, right? And now I murdered their owner, the child in the house, and everything. And when I first walked in, the dog tried to protect them. But over time, he was in the kennel, and I fed him right. Then I sat next to him with a calm energy, and I did all the things you do to an AI to trigger the right program in it. I'm not AI. I have a choice. Why is there evil in the world? Because you are making evil choices, and you know it. How's that? Why are you blaming God? Why did God allow evil? God gave you choice. Why did you choose evil, bro? Go ahead and tell me. Why do you choose to make this garden dirty with choices like that? Can you tell me one good reason?
I drink alcohol. I'm gonna be honest with you because I wanna be like.
You wanna be what?
I don't trust myself that well, and I drink it, and after I feel better.
Okay, I have to look at this 1 second. That's so beautiful. My mom. Just all beautiful, whatever. At the right time, I'll read you that, okay? Dang. Mother Mary right there, yeah. Right timing. So you want it to be what you said? Why are you drinking poison and making the world evil? What's the answer?
Because I want to trust myself more. When I drink, look, I go live on TikTok, and people come and say bad things to me. And when I drink, I'm not I'm not speaking with them when I drink. When I'm not drunk, they get me very upset.
So you're saying, so are you saying that you're scared of people on TikTok? And that's why you're reacting emotionally to what they say? Why are you worried about what they say? And why are you going on it and tempting them if you can't handle it? That's a real question. If you are going to go on TikTok and have to drink to talk to those evil people, and you're too scared to face them without the demons in you, why are you going on TikTok? To be famous for what? So you got more of that shit? The more money we come across, the more problems you'll see. You're gonna have the same ones, bigger. Today, it's some dumb motherfucker that you don't know. Tomorrow, it's another dumb motherfucker you don't know, but a little bit bigger. Because you're getting bigger attention. I'm here to get all their attention. But I can handle them, bro. And you want this. You want real confidence. You want real power. Yet you have to drink demons to go on TikTok to face other demons. You should never be that scared. You have Eve's ill. She does that. She cares what other bitches think about her in the bathroom while they have diarrhea. If she finds out what that bitch shitting out of her asshole in the sewer is thinking negative about her, her whole life is cursed. That's how weak she is. Me, on the other hand, I'm here for all stones to be cast. But make sure your house is not built with glass before you blame God for the evil. Who are you to blame God for evil? Look at your action. Now answer.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I know.
You don't need to answer. That's it. That's the answer. You get it? Now don't think about it, because you know the truth, bro. You just need the right role model or mentor. All incorrect words until you're in the light. Then all words are with God. But to understand what I'm saying, okay? You have the wrong role models, wrong goals, wrong mentors, okay? That's it. My mentor is Jesus. And I've had all the mentors that you would probably, as a man, would like to meet so you could be famous. Because I became famous too. Not super famous, but the difference was I became famous for literally telling my life and showing it. I was the first real celebrity. What Satan has been trying to do his whole life to be a celebrity, God gave his son and just said, every time you witness truth, speak it no matter how ridiculous it is. Every time you speak truth, say it no matter how much your heart hurts. Watch what happens. Every time you see the truth, call it even if your family says don't show up. That is what I have done without knowing it, and I am doing it again. Okay? Listen. God gave his favorite son to darkness. So that at the time of apocalypse, which comes from the word revelation actually, destruction and revelation. It's not just destruction. Set flame to everything in your life, not physically, Satan, internal fire. Burn everything in your life, and anything that can be burned is not real. When you're left, who is that guy? Some Muslim tradition man of God. He's in a funeral, and his son has died somehow. And in the funeral, his house, they come and tell him his house is burning. He's with his wife who's crying. He's not crying, and she thinks that he should be crying. But he's with God the whole time, and he knows his son is with God. He's a man of God. When he hears his house is burning, he says, let it burn. And he continues. By the time it's done, he doesn't rush. Why do you rush? A rush. By the time he leaves, the wife doesn't even know what's happening. They get to the house. As he's going, he says, all this time, I put you in a box. I want to show you the house that we live in and where our son is right now. And that's why I'm not crying. When they drive up, that old house is burned to the ground. She's like, what happened? He says, that was the box. And that's the house. That's a parable, Lord Lennox. Okay? All right. Hey, bro. You have the light now? You talked to Cupid, one of God's angels. He told me about it. He told you had angels with you. I confirm. Not only that, you have special kind of angels now. Given to this man to give out for now. Got it? So here's what I want you to do. I want you to stay conscious. Or I want you to say Christ. It's the same word. Okay? It's the same message. I want you to stay Christ. Now, if I say conscious, you won't be able to do it. Because that word is the devil taking the word Christ. And that's why I know the soul of the word. Because I was given that as a gift. To speak better than Satan. Listen. Stay conscious. And the spirit, stay Christ. Now what does that mean? Look up the New Testament anywhere. And just look what you see and read without trying to understand. Stay conscious when you read. Don't go unconscious by thinking about it. Thinking is not consciousness. Thinking is data pooled and thinking is I'm texting while you're talking. And I'm still listening. Let me put this down. What did you say? Okay? For this one, I have to listen and not have ideas. For this one, I can have ideas while I'm listening. You now have special angels. Grab it, open it, read it. Thus saith the Lord, behold, I will raise up against Babylon. All you babble out there, babble on and on and on. And against them that dwell in the midst of them, that rise up against me, a destroying wind, and will send unto Babylon fanners. Wind, destroying wind, fanners. These guys are the fanners. Where are we? Fanners, that shall fan her fire. No, I added the word fire. That shall fan her and shall empty her land. For in the day of trouble they shall be against her round about. You do that. Now what I just read was from Christ because it was perfect for what we were talking about earlier what I'm doing. And yours will be perfect. I'm not going to try to understand those words right now. I read it and I got the message. You understand? Satan will twist the words and ask 1,000 questions. Don't worry about it. Move on. Okay? How about that is your plan of action today? Go set that as the next goal and do that and then report back tomorrow or to Cupid. Is that good? Whenever you realize something, text or message him. Is that all right with you, Cupid? Yep. Got it, bro?
Yes, thank you so much, bro.
Yeah, so you got angels there and you got an angel here and I trained him. They can't. If they get through that, they can't get through him. If they get through him, then there's a lot of us here. And they won't get through me. Okay? All right, bro.
Thank you so much, bro.
All right, hey, you're a warrior. Okay? You're a warrior. You're not trying to be famous. You're trying to rid the world of evil. And the reason why you drink so much is so you can have this conversation. Okay? Your sins have been washed when Jesus came. So you're not a sinner anymore unless you're deceived into thinking you're a sinner. You have to go through that demon and overcome it. So that then you can be a witness to your own Christ consciousness. So you can be the light of the world. And then you and I can really talk some bullshit, which we talk here. I gotta tell you about last night. All right. That was incredible, right? All right, who's next?
Samuel.
All right. Let me look at this real fast, okay?
Hello, sir.
Hello, sir. Wait 1 second, okay? 1 second, okay? One second. I'm saying I will make the time tonight. What's our class tonight?
5 days, you tell me.
What's today? What day is
Thursday.
it? Thursday? Thursday. Today's Thursday. So, temple is at 5. Okay. I can't do it tonight. One second, bro.
우연하게 길에 막나 advice 있으면 봤는데.
Speaking in tongues? Okay. Hey, what's up, bro?
예, 형님 빨리.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, hello sir.
Mm-hmm. Let's go. What's going on?
So I have some questions for you. So I wanna ask something different
Yeah.
today.
Yeah.
Which is what is the matrix codes?
The what? The what?
So what is matrix codes? You mentioned in one video, so I'm curious about that.
Matrix code?
Yeah.
Okay,
We have to
I'll tell you
decode the
the
things.
matrix code. Okay? It's the words that you use to describe what's happening.
You have a mic on?
Oh,
Yeah.
here, Mike. Demon. Work for me. There's a demon. Make sure it works for you. Make sure your phone works for you. You don't work for your phone. Your phone is your assistant, not your mind. Okay? Because you don't think. That's what it's there for. You always go to your phone. It's an assistant. Asshole. Was it your friend? Is it your porn? Why do you go to your fucking phone? Why do you care to go to my phone? Right? It's my assistant. I'm doing something. This is going to assist in what the fuck I'm doing or I'm ministering. What do you use your phone for? You don't know. Touch you every time you get on my phone. Especially when you're around. Next time she's around, just grab her phone. If she goes on it. Whatever people are touchy on, they're touching. Anyways, I don't even know what we're talking about. Let's go. What's up?
Matrix codes.
Matrix code. It's the words. Okay? The words. And eventually numbers. Okay? There's a reason for that. The reason for that is numbers are the most exact measurement that we have found in language. You guys understand that? Mm-hmm. Words are not still as accurate as a number. You can see that, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So numbers and not words are used in computer coding and like things like that. Because then the computer would have to figure out that word in many different contexts, and it just takes too long. Mm-hmm. So when they went to ones and zeros, right? And somehow that is a language, right? So there's numbers, and we're not going to do that. But eventually you see numbers, just like the movie The Matrix. They got that idea somewhere, bro. And there's no idea that any man ever had that God didn't first do somewhere. Otherwise, we have no reference of it anywhere. Where'd you get that idea from? I created it. No, it came to you. The invention came to you. Schools of invention, no inventors. Then one dude invents in his garage. What the hell? Right? Where's the schools of invention? Why are they there? Right? The only thing, like, you can't do a school of invention. They do. I've seen it on TV. It's goofy. Okay? I invented a robot that wipes your ass when you shit. Right? But sometimes it pokes you in the butthole. Ooh, let me see that. Here, Kevin, you try it. This one has your picture in the fucking seat so you shit on yourself. Oh, I like it. Oh, yeah, it does go up your butthole. I'll buy 5,000 million. Shove it in everybody's asshole. They can shit on me, right? That's like Shark Tank. Hi, sharks. My man. That sounds like an AI. For that product sold. It sounds like that product sold has a brand. And this person speaking is speaking as a brand agent. And has an exact code that they have to speak on, an exact sound. You understand? That the person's soul is in the brand. It's crazy. That's the matrix. Knowing the exact, not definitions, phonics, the sound of words, how they sound is also part of it. That's why language is, the English language is so difficult to learn, yet such easy alphabet. Because C, God knows how many other fucking C's we can come up with, right? Little C now is a rapper, big C is a rapper, right? C low, C high, see me, see you, right? What does C mean? So we lost not the definition, because you can still look it up and not get the word. Okay? You can know the definition and not know the word, because the word in the beginning was the word. And the word was with God, not with Satan. And the word was God. That means every word from every man that he speaks has to be righteous. That's why man says, I give you my word. My word is my bond. My bond is my life. Satan says, sign that contract. I don't care if you gave me your word. Those are my words. My words say already, I don't believe your word. And that you shouldn't take my word. My words are in page 7, page 8, page 9. This one, when it says that, it means this. You already have that, just sign there. I don't want to read all this shit, dude. I'm trying to buy a house. Here's page 37. This means homeowners association can cut your grass, and if your dog shits and it poops, and they can kick you out of your own house that you bought. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Right? This one says homeowners association can come and fix your roof when you're sleeping in your house you just bought. What time? We don't know. They can shut off the electricity. Then what am I doing here? My house or their house? Right? P.S. How much are you buying this house for? It's not $5. By the time you pay for it, it's $25. Sign here. Thank you. Bye. Have a good house. Right? Here, put it in the files. Right? No, don't worry. We have to go. Sue them. Give them to the other agents. They work for us. Tell them not about the righteousness of his mom died, baby mama died. He had to go fucking work 24 hours. And he had to go feed them with their fucking, his flesh. He fed them. Hey, listen. All right? I understand all that. We still have to run a business. Okay, you signed right here. We'll give you a little break. How about, instead of paying it, you know the $5 is $25 now? You don't have to pay it now. But by the time you pay, it's $50. Is that good? We'll give you another $25. You're hurting, right? Here you go. More debt. More death. Thank you. I'm so lucky, guys. I just got the loan for the house. Bro, what is crazy, man? That's the matrix. Okay? You're in it because you're thinking with its words and symbols, and they don't mean those things. When you could see and read it, it's saying it all in Vegas. It tells you where you're walking into, or it lies right to your, it lies right in front of your eyes. Right? One of my girlfriends and I, we go the other day, we park at Caesar's Palace. It is so beautifully ugly, and then beautiful ugly and all that, right? It's really a nice piece of work. We're looking for the entrance. She says that, because it said casino entrance. I go, that doesn't say casino entrance. Look at it again. What does it actually say? You know why? Because this is Caesar's Palace. The entrance, bro. You guys heard about it a little bit yesterday in Chicago, right? And I said, remember the elevator? Remember the entrance? Look, it says in Caesar's Palace where we're going, it says casino entrance, and it's in white, like a liquor store, dirty. Red writing like a liquor store. And I'm like, that's a liquor store sign. The entrance. As we walk to the front door, there's, you know when you go to the liquor store, they like wrap things because it's dirty. It's on the Caesar's Palace, it's the entrance. It's not the valet entrance. And then I can tell you about the valet. Remember, oh, that's valet. Right? There's a reason why they treat you good all the time. You understand? There's a reason why they're on their best behavior. You gotta understand what's happening here, right? And the best parking is the farthest from the building. I don't want to walk that far. You don't want to walk that far? Okay, then get closer and closer, closer and closer to the depth of hell. Keep going. How would valet will take your car when you want it, sir? Don't worry, sir. It's not your car I want. I'm an agent for your soul. Here, door open. VIP. Ding ding. No line. By the time I was there, I made $10 million. I want the top room. Pretend to go to heaven, demon. You know, AZD never wants to be on the top floor. Have you ever been with him?
Yep.
Well, I go to, you know, sometimes we say, I'm like, what's the lowest floor possible? Right? I'm not a bird. I don't need to fucking be above everything. Right? Fuck that. Something happens, I want to run out. I don't want to. That looks like hell upside down. It's burning. The building's burning. But if it burns from the bottom, no, motherfucker, I'm gonna jump with faith. Don't worry about it. I'm that guy that jumps and you hear in the news, one man survived. A pelican picked him up. It wouldn't even make sense, right? Bro, that's fake. A whole town as big as Las Vegas, whatever that means to you. It depends where you live, okay? Was deserted with no real water. Just a mirage. Fake air, fake water, fake women, fake money, chips, tokens. Where's the fucking money? Okay. Fake this, fake that, fake luxury, fake smiles, fake titties. Oh, fake, land of fake. There was a desert with no real water. Got it? In the middle of the desert, where you only find what kind of creatures? Scorpions and reptiles and snakes. I look for a bird. I'm surprised the stupid bird is walking across the street. He's got all that air. And he's like the homeless man. I was with another girlfriend. I'm like, even the fucking birds are crazy here. It's traffic, and there's a pigeon walking, and there's all that air. And he's walking just like that homeless bum I just saw walking. Why is the programming of this bird not making it understand that there's a piece of metal coming at it? When it's been given wings, and it's walking like a little old lady. Let it just go and land. And this thing, everyone's kind of barely missing it. I have to move. My girlfriend said it would have moved. I said, I'm not going to wait for it to move. It
When
didn't.
was this?
When?
What day was this?
When I was in Hannah, whatever that was.
Oh, okay. Because I had a fucking bird fly right at my car.
Yeah.
And it was like maybe about that far.
Hey, that bird is thinking now. It's got goals.
It's got goals.
Why is it going towards the car when his eyes are there?
Dang.
Why are birds flying into cars? Because we're going so fast. Hey, bro, how about when you go one tiny level up?
It's got goals.
You barely hit it. Is there like a bird being like, bro, I just barely skimmed it on their CNN, like Red Bull? Like, why are they like just playing with their lives these days? It's not natural. Just look at nature. Dogs, cats, birds. They're insane too, right? Every beast should bow to man, right? Anyways, we're still going on this. There was a desert. It had no water. What was the fucking question?
Matrix codes.
Yeah,
What is
that's good enough. Okay, what's your question now?
So I have another question for you. So do you believe in astrology
Do you believe in that?
or something?
I believe that astrology is a way of trying to predict the unpredictable. And just like you can go gamble, you'll get it right sometimes. But you definitely don't want to use astrology to find truth. Right? Just like when you go gamble, listen, when you go gamble, you can make money, but you didn't work for it. You gambled for it. Right? With astrology, you gamble with your life. Now, Einstein, a scientist, said, God doesn't play with dice. Scientist, which what he's actually saying, his message is it's in perfect order. Mm-hmm. It's not random. Einstein, relativity and all that other shit, right? Boom, He says God didn't play with dice, right? If you're in paradise, you're not in heaven. Because I never heard the word paradise used. A pair of dice is here. This is paradise. Right? God never played with dice. That's paradise. Opposites. Go live in it. Okay? Alright. Now, what's your question again?
So I'm asking about astrology and numerology. I'm searching about you.
Yeah, it's like
something
stage
about
magician. You've seen stage magicians, they fly, they do that, there's trickery, right? There's some trickery in astrology that you can do, that someone will watch the magic trick and believe in it, but they'll never be able to do anything with it. That's the problem.
Okay.
You get it? So now, what are you? What's your astrology sign?
I'm a snake. I'm a snake here.
Do you know your zodiac signs like the Aquarius and Libra and all that or no? Huh?
Yeah.
What is it?
Yeah, I believe.
Which one? What are you? Let me show you something. What are you? What?
What are you? I'm a Cancer.
Why is it called Cancer?
I'm a Cancer guy.
Why is it crap called Cancer? Because it comes from the constellation Cancer? Huh? Why are you called Cancer?
Because I'm born.
No, but it's not a good
Because I'm born
word.
in-
Nobody likes the word Cancer. Unless it's done like this. Silence like a cancer grows. That's a good cancer. Only silence should grow like cancer and nothing else. It should spread like silence. But otherwise, right, you're the crab, or whatever, you're a crab now. Now we went from a cancer to a crab. That's amazing, right? What's your zodiac sign, warrior? Crab. Cancer. All right, I don't want to fight you. God put you under the wrong sign. Where's the Leo at? I'm a Leo. You know, Leos are all proud, right? Leos are proud. And what are cancers? Tell me. Tell me about cancers. Go ahead.
No. I don't know too much about it, but I'm just asking what.
Yeah, but if I told you about it, what would it do for you? All right, here's Cancer. Ready? I'll give you some occult knowledge, hidden knowledge of astrology. All right? Cancer is a crab. I'm going to watch the girls right now. This is the girls right now. Right? No. I have a question. What's Scorpio? All right, ready? Let me tell you something about Cancer. Tell me if it's true or not, right? And you're not going to find this in any astrology book. The crab moves sideways. It never goes forward. You never go towards your goal. You sneak sideways to it. You don't want to be seen going forward. Is that true? Is that how you operate? Good.
Yes.
Yes. You go side. You never go straight. Now watch. Here's astrology.
Yeah.
Here's astrology. Okay. Then the crab has big old hands and everything else is weak. But even right? Once you latch on to something,
Yeah.
you grip it like a motherfucker and you can't let it go. True?
Yeah, that's true.
right.
That's true.
That's exactly right. Also, you're an introvert because you're inside a shell. You feel safer like this.
Yeah.
So ready? Here we go now.
Yeah.
Ready? Watch. Did you like that? Did you like that feeling that you got right now? It was a good feeling, right?
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you the same thing. Ready? I'm gonna tell you the same thing. Watch. You're a coward as a man. Because you can never go directly ahead, and like a girl, you gotta go sideways. You never are strong enough to work for anything. But when it's in your hands, you grip it so tight, and you're insecure about letting it go. You clutch so tight that you lose everything you hold so tight to. And you're never gonna have a woman. Because you're always gonna be trying to hold on to her, and that's not the way you get a woman. And finally, no matter how secure you ever act, no matter what words you ever use, how much muscles you ever make, bro. You're a Cancer, you're a crab. You're actually an introverted, insecure little guy that's so soft and delicious inside. Right? You're just literally like a sweetie. Right? Now,
Yeah.
That doesn't feel as good, even though I'm not trying to curse you. That would be different. There was no curse in there. That was to show you that when I can play with words, I can control your reality. Understand what I just did? Now, that's dangerous. Because what I just did, if there was a volume on it and 100 would blow your ears out, that was 2. And what I could do with astrology with you, bro. I could give you dreams, nightmares, change your ideas about career using astrology. You know that thing you've had in your mind for so long, your passion? You're a crab. You don't go there.
Yeah.
You know that thing in the side of your head you've had? That was what you wanted to do. And there was this other thing always taking your attention on the side. Go there. And when you get there, you have just such strong grip. I'm telling you, grab it, and no matter what, be dedicated, focus, and don't let go. You have the strongest grip. Don't let go. If you let go, your grip isn't strong enough, man. Go back. Become stronger as a man. Find out what your weakness is. Then next time, oh, bro, I own you. I'm giving you goals. I can get you to go to the gym by implanting in you a demon, an idea, without you knowing it. I can decorate the idea in a gift. The spellbinder's gift. Don't take it. It's a spellbinder's gift. You understand? It's not a gift.
Yes.
He's a spellbinder. Why are you giving me this gift? What's your heart? This is a pure spellbinder. I'm giving you a gift. These words will be used against you. These ideas of astrology will take your mind, then your soul, then your goal, everything. That's gone. And it will feel good. And every time you feel bad, you'll go to it again. And then you ask another question. Then you're on a website. Then you get a tattoo of it. You're beginning to worship a fake god. By the end, you're going around saying, what's your sign? Like a girl. Oh, I don't get along with Leos. I'm an Aquarius. Or, you're a Leo? Perfect. You and I are a match. What? How did you know that? Well, you're a Leo, right? I'm an Aquarius. Did you know? You're right. You're right. I'm a match. Love at first fucking lust. Love at first stupidity. Love at first ignorance. Right? Love at first lie. And every time I say love at whatever, I deleted love right away. Those sentences deleted love. It wasn't love. It must replace the word and you got it. But it wasn't love. Love is at first sight. But you have to have real eyes to see it. Last night, the top exorcists of this group, which I trained, they get the codes about relationships. Because I have to help you. They have to help you with that. Right? So they have to fight their own demons. So that your demon doesn't trigger their demon and then you, right? Last night, what was the example I was just giving? I gave an example of that last night that would be related. Do you remember? What was I saying? Doesn't matter. All right. So, there it is. There's your answer. Astrology is a spell of Satan.
Okay.
Hold on. Okay. Go ahead. It's a revelation, but it's not for this. It's not broken for swine.
Yeah.
Okay? If it comes up later, I'll tell you what this was. Okay, go ahead. Alright, so how do you feel right now, bro?
Yeah, I feel really, I'm knowing something right now from you. Because
What I'm giving you, listen,
yeah,
is the astrology that Jesus Christ gave. He read everyone's astrology. And he knew what your fate was going to be because he was the Son of God. And he said, this is what will happen. And he's right. I'll testify, and so will every man sitting in this room right now. I don't have to look around anymore. Zotis is here. You get it?
Mm-hmm.
So, the astrology, the code you're looking for of your fate, why you were born, who you are, what your gifts are, what your contribution is, how to find the answers, right? There is an astrology book, actually. It's here. It talks about the stars, where they come from, who created them. Talks about the different beings on them and how they relate to Earth and our relationship to them. It goes even further. Satan's astrology never says where the zodiac came from. That's how you know it's the devil. In that astrology, I would like to know how these planets aligned and why their energy is doing that to my body. Who aligned them to create that frequency in this body? Astrology is true in the sense that every planet, every moon was here put up by our Father, and it's supposed to create us in the moment that He breathed life into us, not when we're underwater. When we come out of the womb, baby's life. Right? Or Satan tries to take you right there. Okay? It doesn't matter. The point is, astrology is incomplete. It fails to say where that information came from. Because if it was from a man on earth, then another man on earth would disagree with him. Who created that and why? Alright, that astrology book, the astrology book before that one, the true one, is this one. That is...
This is Bible?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Got it?
Thank you.
So go read it like that, as an
Got
astrology
it.
book, and see what it says. Find out what
So
your
I
fate
have
is.
last question. I have last question for you.
Mm-hmm.
So, how to be a charismatic guy?
That's how that demon eats. Go ahead, what?
How to be a charismatic guy?
Who's a charismatic guy?
Like,
Who's
like
charismatic?
how to be always confident?
Oh, so Satan is charismatic. Charisma. The word charisma, okay, is a religious word. The root of it, right? A person who has charisma has a quality that nobody else can duplicate. You can't teach charisma. You could go, I say, smile, be friendly. And then some fucking guy walks in burping, and he's got charisma. Right? Charisma is that show called The X Factor they try to do. Right? There's something about you, you know, I just believe in you. Charisma. I just like you. Charisma. Right? The soul of the word can be found in a book called The Art of Seduction by the Devil. In there, it talks about it properly. But the words are misunderstood and twisted. So I'm going to tell you, okay? All you need to know is this to go read that.
Okay.
That's for everybody who's ever heard that. Charisma refers as a word to a man who's touched by God. He has the Spirit of God in him and everybody recognizes it. He's also a charmer when he's down there. He's a charmer. He's charming. That's an action. Right? He has charisma. Where did he get it? He was born with it. He's always been charismatic. You can't code that. That's a code given. You understand? The devil says, you're not as charismatic, whatever that is, we'll go into in a second, as that guy. I will tell you how to go there. So here's what he does. He leans back, that guy's charismatic right there, his name is Angel. He leans back, relax, looks at you from the side, and just observes you. Sit like Angel, and you'll have charisma. And then you go, yes, I'm going to copy him. Because right now his body language, if a body language expert said it, he would say his legs are crossed, his ankles, he's a little insecure, his hands are guarding his genitals, and he's leaning back. So he's pulled back, so they would be 100% wrong about him right now. They would be so off because they can't see the light. So they're reading that, they're reading the words of the Bible and not the soul of the Bible, his heart. Look, that's charisma. Now if you do that, you look insecure. I say, okay, ready? Now, don't care. Don't care about that girl walking. I'm saying everything he's already graduated from. Okay, ready? Here comes the stripper. Ready? Don't look at her with lust. Talk to her. You're like, okay, don't look at her with lust. Bro, you're going. Now we see the insecurity. And why that would be insecure no matter what you did. Even if you were like, I take up a lot of space. Right? And it's this guy that suddenly somebody will spill a drink on him from the back. Now watch. Ready? Watch. I know the devil's words and I know what he just did. Watch. Shh. Ah! fuck? Remember, he was trying to be alpha? It broke his plan. His reaction broke his plan. Fuck! I'm about to be exposed! Son of God, same posture. Listen, drink. Never had a plan, that must be the plan. He starts, instead of going in his head, this happened to me, bro, this Friday's the other day. Instead of going in his head, because he had a plan, he looks for the plan from the Father. What? This just spilled on me. Suddenly, my tentacles go in the environment like this. And I come perfectly into present time, and I look, and I see exactly why the drink is, and this reaction is not, ah! If it is, it's a surprise and then a laughter. It's not a surprise and an anger. It's a, well, don't worry about it. This guy, don't worry about it, don't worry about it. No, I got it. This guy, don't worry about it, I got it. No, I'm sorry. And he said it, same exact words, same exact body postures. It's not what goes in that defiles, it's what comes out. He defiles his soul. The moment he reacts, you see the demon in him. This man's always with God, so Dad's getting my attention. What am I missing? Let me keep going. All right? Be aware now. Fries have dropped. Right? And then you might find yourself saying, instead of, I'm sorry, I dropped the fries, I was never here. You might say the proper words, if you're where I am, which is the kingdom of heaven, is within. You might say the proper words, which is, oh, this happened. This is what I said. Oh, I'm sorry. No, you didn't do it. This happened. Do you want me to clean it? You got it? Great. Done. But if I'm doing something, it was when he walked, my coat jacket was too long, and I was going to give her some money, and I got this, don't worry. Bitch. Cancer. Crab. Astrology. Bitch. Satan. Now, did you see, Death Dealers, what I just did with all the words of astrology?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes.
You got it?
Yeah.
Nice, right? That is the power of the sorcerer. Take their words, show them the gift they were given, show them that the gift is a curse, come back, show them the way, go back, then show the ridiculousness of wanting to know your fate from another man or woman looking like a freak in a dark room with a crystal ball with charts. With healing music and aura and language and voice that sounds like this in front of you. Or exactly the same person in a dark Santeria room with black and candles and as you walk in, hi, come on in. So you want him to love you? Well, this is Saint so-and-so. Burn this black candle. Write his name, kill your dog, kill my dog. It's for love. That's just an animal. Is it your dog? Or did you adopt it? It's never yours. You know what? Has your dog been acting a little weird when he's around? My God, how'd you know that? Your dog can sense the evil. It's transferred in him. Oh my God, you're so right. Are you noticing bad things happen to you since he came into your life? Oh yeah. Burn this, do that. Wait, you forgot to pay. Can I have a tip? $5? You know, normally I...
But,
you guys can...
but I have a question for you, man.
Yes, you do. Ask.
You also...
Oh!
You also, I see some videos of yours. You also pray Satan. So you also pray Buddha, right?
I'm a what you said?
You also pray Buddha, right?
I prayed good, right? Is that what you're saying?
Buddha.
I prayed Buddha? No.
Buddha.
No.
Buddha.
No. I don't. Arash Divazar, with all those videos, right? died as an ego, as an identity. My entire life, as a Majdi Bazaar, Yogi Chris can witness to that, vouch for that. That's a voucher versus a witness, not the same word. You see that? Voucher is this. You have a voucher for that? Here's a witness, not a voucher. Don't vouch for it, witness it, and then testify to it. Okay, those are the right words of truth. When someone sees something to testify, I witness that. Right? That's the gospel. I'm a witness to this man Christ. Here's my here I'm testifying that he came. I'm testifying that he did all this stuff, right? And we're men testifying here, all of us, right, that Christ came here and freed our souls from the eves of from the ills of evil, which was how we compromised as men to please the woman. We are free of that. I am fully free of that. These men are more and more free of that because those things are demons, they're ideas, they're emotions. They're moving you into goals and dreams and diets and fucking live here's and what the hell where are you, bro? What happened to you? Right?
Okay. So no. I saw one thing. You were Rudraksha, right? Rudraksha.
Yes. I went to the altar of the Buddha and I became his sword. What?
No. I just want to tell you because I'm from Nepal. You know Nepal?
Yes. It's a bomb.
Yes.
Nepal.
Yes. So I'm from Nepal. So in our country, I'm a Christian guy. So in our country, so if you ever believe in Christ, you wear like that. It's a devil's sign. You work for devil. You pray for devil.
What does David have to do with Christ?
So that's why I'm
What does David have to do with Christ? You said if you believe in Christ, you pray to David. Devil?
Yeah. If you wear like Rudraksha in our country,
yeah.
So if you believe,
how are they doing over there? How are they doing?
Satan.
How are those people doing? Hey, how are those people doing in life? Are they okay? Are they at peace? Huh? Are they what you want? Do you want that or not? Do you want what they have or not? Just answer. Yes or no? Do you want what those people have? Yes or no?
Yes.
Do you want to be like them?
No. I'm just
asking, bro. Listen, I'm asking you a question. Maybe because your English is not good. Listen to me, bro. No, listen. Do you want to be like those people and have what they have? Their state of mind, their feeling. Would you like to be those people you just told me about? Would you like to be like them? Yes or no?
No, I don't want to be them.
Then don't bring them up. I don't give a fuck. Don't tell the wealthiest man on the planet about homeless people you don't want to be like. Bring me someone you want to be like an astrologer, so I can show you that he's a trickster of the devil. But if you don't even want to be like them, if you don't believe in them, I don't give a fuck if they have a tail coming out of their asshole. Who gives a shit, bro? They have nothing to do with you and I. Okay, do you have any gods you worshipped? Do you have any goals and dreams and passions that are taking your soul so I can show you that you're lost?
No, in Bible sentence, the God says like if you cannot you cannot worship like in our country where that Rudraksha, if you believe in Christ, you are devil man.
Thank you.
Okay.
They believe.
They can have their belief.
Yeah, just I'm asking, so
God bless them, bro.
I'm just telling you, but I'm not against you. I'm just telling you.
This is what O Sensei would say. You can't be against me. One thought against me, the universe is against you. That just came to me, right? So all the things I've ever known as syntax are now being shown to me, that being with Christ, this is the experience O Sensei had when he said that. Because when he said that, clearly my answer was that to him as he was speaking. He said, I'm not against you. You can't be against me, bro. You'd be against everything, right? I would just have to sit back. The house would burn down. Okay?
You are very smart. You are very spiritual, man. So I'm not against you, but the people in my country, in India, in Nepal, in Bangladesh, they believe like that. You cannot wear that things if you believe in Christ.
Fuck them all! Yeah. May they burn in the fucking hell they create.
Yeah, fuck 'em.
Fuck them all, bro. Watch them burn. Go ahead. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, fuck them all, said the speaker. Burn in hell, said the preacher. Thank you. Next.
Next we have Bruno.
Again.
Yeah.
Bruno Gio.
Giordano.
That's right.
Bruno, brother. The Phoenix.
Hello, brother Rhys.
Bruno the Phoenix.
The Phoenix is reborn again.
Tell us about being
Every
reborn
single
again,
day I
Phoenix.
listen. Every single day I'm listening to you, reborning a better man.
Tell us,
How are
Phoenix. Tell us, Phoenix. Go. Tell us what's going on. Tell the world what it's like to have the fire to burn all demons.
It's like being reborn, you know. It's like I said to you the last time. I was really going down when I saw your first video. I was like, I'm fucking alone on this world. I have a different way of thinking. Am I crazy? Am I not crazy?
Righteous. They're crazy.
Because you know I didn't match with anyone. And then
they're crazy.
you know, thanks God I'm starting to share some points
Hey,
of
Bruno.
view with the IMC.
Bruno, you know, Arash, one of Arash, these were mentors sent to me to train me to do what I do. Do you know one of Arash D-Bazaar's most influential mentors, Manu Tupou? Do you know who that is if I say that?
No.
Okay,
You
so
can
listen.
say,
So
please.
listen, Bruno, I have to do the talking right now. In the history of Arash D-Bazaar, he came across a man that had so much power, so much light, okay? And he completely altered this man's life. He was the first man that I saw with everything I wanted. He was an actor, okay? Now, let me tell you something, okay? One time, you know how you said I thought I was crazy? It's the same numbers repeated. Listen, I said those words one time. Do you remember when I told you guys Manu said about the word crazy?
Yes.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm gonna call one girlfriend of mine. Let's see if she knows. Are you watching?
Yes.
This is one of my girlfriends. Do you know when Arash Divazar on stage said to Manu, I guess I'm just crazy, I think I'm crazy sometimes. Do you remember what Manu said, how he said it? Do you know the story or not?
I know the story. I don't know the exact words.
What do you remember? What happened right here? When I said what you said, Bruno, to my mentor at the time. What happened?
He yelled.
He what?
He yelled like a thunder, and he said, you know, do not say you're crazy. Like you are not crazy. I don't know what the word.
Yeah, I got it. Thank you. The words I got. Thank you. You got that, Bruno? Listen.
Yeah.
I told Zothes yesterday, as the gatekeeper of Eden, we live on you. As the gatekeeper of Eden, right? I told him, Zothes, don't ever raise your voice. Because you're that powerful. Right? They have to get through you to get here. Don't ever raise your voice. When the time comes to raise your voice, you raise your voice. Now listen. Manu, my mentor, was kind of like Zothes' body, actually. Right? And he raised his voice 3 times. One time, I won't repeat now, but I'll tell everybody when he said that and what I get now. Second time was an unrighteous man interrupted class and he yelled to get out. The third time, no, 4 times. The third time was me. I'd finished a private moment or some kind of stage thing, and he was asking me, and I said, well, I'm an artist. You know, artists are crazy. Sometimes I think I'm crazy. Then, like thunder, as he said, like Zothes shouting, he boomed right at me, bro. He shouted, whatever that was. He bellowed, boom, and he said, don't ever call yourself crazy. Ever. Like that. He said, that's the word they use to kill the artist. Then he calmed down and turned to the class. He was in the middle of it. And he looked at everyone, big man, and he brought his voice down. And he said, you are not crazy. don't ever use that word. Don't ever use that word around them. They'll put you away. Never say you're crazy as an artist. Okay? Now that goes to every man. She's crazy. She's excited about it. I'm just crazy. Right? I'm not. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. I'm not crazy. Son of God is not crazy. Sounds crazy. Right? Fuck that. And I know you didn't mean that. But I had to pass on what was passed on to me at the right moment. And that's why I had to speak and interrupt you. Back to you. Don't ever call yourself crazy.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I say it because I'm well, it's just live.
Yes.
So you were speaking about that demon, the scuba, right?
Scuba? Succubus?
Yeah,
Succubus?
Succubus, yes.
Okay, what about it? I might pass it on to you.
Okay.
Okay? No, I might. Just be ready. I'm just saying that.
First time I read something about that, I felt like a silence, like this. It's true. It's 100% possible, and I think that. No, I don't think. What do you think that it's possible, like, to get out of that demon, or how we can deal with someone that possible as that demon?
That's what your job is, Bruno.
How I can deal with it, you know, because
first, Bruno,
yeah,
you have to be able to defeat every demon in you, and know that being here, they'll show up again, and you have to know what they are. That's what we train here, okay? You cannot do that to anybody else unless you have all the words, W-O-R-D-S, or wards, W-A-R-D-S, which means a barrier casted by a magician, I'm going to use their words, to ward off spirits, whether good or bad. Got it? So first, you have to have the words, right, to ward off the evil that'll keep showing up every time, because it's everywhere, bro. It's everywhere, and it's looking for space. This is hell. If you could see hell, and it was like, rah, blood spirits going everywhere and everything, right? People say, this is it, bro. As you start seeing your eyes get real, boom. So, first is this. Has to be clean, and not only clean, for us, as you're one of us, okay? For us, we have to know that if it ever enters again, we battle here and no one knows. Our body goes completely still. With quarantine. There's no emotion, there's no words, there's no movement. There's pure silence. Now that is words right now. The experience is like going through hell. The bigger the demon you have to face is. First, the kingdom of heaven is in here. First, Hosea, if I'm right or wrong, let me know, please. First, seek above else the kingdom of heaven, then all else. Right? Is that a passage?
Yeah.
You get that? That is the next. That's the phoenix. Create that fire that him and I keep talking about. Create that fire and baptize in the fire of your soul. Face the dragon face to face. Destroy him with your fire, not his fire. When you have inner fire, it's light, you're the light of the world. And you could face that darkness, and that darkness does not alter this flame. And this flame being real, and that being nothing but a cast of shadow of a lack of this flame. As this flame heats up, whether it's a phoenix, or a lion, or a lotus, whatever symbol, as this flame heats up, that demon, that darkness will move and attack through your insecurities, your doubts, your fears, you'll see hell. And you keep knowing how to access. You don't create it. We don't create lightning. Lightning happens. When it happens, we can access it. I don't know how to know that, but it's electricity, obviously, right? Maybe a big enough rod, and then we can light up the fucking earth or some shit. Well, who knows? But lightning happens. It's a current in the air, right? When you can access through proper prayer, the fire and the light of the Holy Spirit, and you realize that it's always there, and you have been dimming it with sin, which is separation from it. That's all it means. By not having faith that you're actually a perfect person, by not having faith that you come from perfection, but not having faith that everything that has ever happened has happened exactly as it should, more fati. Right? By knowing this more and more and more, this fire won't be a fire, then you are the phoenix. But in order for the phoenix to come out, it actually must die first. The phoenix is a bird that dies and is reborn of pure fire. It becomes Christ. Now the phoenix, I call you phoenix as the language of the devil to get my message across. My message is in this book. As I want to tell you something, because it would still steal you unless you knew this. Then once you're free of it, you just need to know. Because I keep calling you phoenix. Phoenix is the female with the light, not the male. A phoenix is never a man, just so you know. In its soul is a feminine, right? It's a symbol for a woman when she has to kill the ego and rise in spirit as a phoenix. You get that? So that word, again, was used, and a man will get to a certain place, and he'll be a phoenix, and he'll start to worship the phoenix, which is still Eve. You see that? Now that is from an alchemist to an alchemist, from a mathematician to a you're a mathematician. Do you know you're very good at numbers or no? Are you good at numbers?
I'm seeing numbers, yes, because
you're seeing numbers.
I'm liking numbers. Yeah.
Can you explain that?
Like I see too many times. I go to the cell phone 1111.
When did you start noticing?
Like 3 months ago.
Good. When did you come across my first video?
About that.
You got that?
Yep.
You got that?
Yep.
It's a synchronicity for sure. I knew that before asking all that. You see, I locked in on it, right? So you know you're good with numbers because you started seeing them when you saw me, and I know you know that the numbers are related somehow. Well, now you know. Now, the devil's children would say 111 means this, 77 means that. That's not how the Father works. You don't figure out the number. The number gets your attention. The number gets your attention. Ah, that's a significant number. Good. Pay attention. You might have been in your head. I don't know. I do know this. Remember that suddenly you noticed the numbers were synchronized? Our Father speaks in synchronicities. And I point it out in my life all the time. As I did with Bruno. You know Bruno is? You don't know? Do you know this? Jill? Look it up. Bruno Jill. Oh my God, look. Do you know who's burned in the stake for that? You have a fucking, oh my goodness. There must be the Father. Must be the Father. Okay? That's our world, bro. You live in this world with us, and then we go on to the next step from this is the step, and then whatever happens. Okay? We keep doing this. So let's keep doing what we do. Okay?
Yes.
Alright, anything else?
No, that's all.
Alright, bro. See you.
See you.
Next.
Next is Sami.
Phone call coming through, but it's not time.
Sami! How are you?
Sammy. What's up? Hey, Sami had the.
Not much AZD.
Sami and Sabir, is that it? Saber?
Yeah.
Saber? They had the first confess your sins, you little bitch. Hey, you guys weren't there. Listen, hold on a second. You guys heard the story, but now watch. Now you know how I do that. Do we hear? Watch what had happened first. It was the first chosen. And we're at, what's that place called?
That was Yard House.
Yard House, okay? Listen, he's there to meet AZD or something, he's recorded with another guy, right? And you know, being nice to them, it is what it is, we're friendly, and you're doing this good. And then we're sitting down, the waitress comes up to ask the order, and AZD turns and says, out of nowhere, first words, do you believe in God? Sultan was there. But out of nowhere, right? This is the first chosen. So they have this deep conversation about God, right? Then somehow the conversation turns where it turns. Sami, what I did to you over there, you should have seen Zothes and Angel. Bro, they got it the most, right? Because they were the most innocent.
Yeah, the art house.
Yeah.
And when you're talking to the waiter, talking about God,
you
after
must
you
be
believe
very,
in God,
listen, you must be
she
very
said
innocent,
no.
Sami. You
I
must,
think, but then you were talking to her.
Sami, you must be very innocent to have taken that publicly as the first person and come back here. Did you want to run after that or what? Did you run away after that? Sultan, did you run away?
He did.
He did. You ran away. No, that's fine. You ran away, right? But you came back.
Yeah.
And you were one of two first people who I grilled publicly and not even knowing why I'm doing it. And afterwards driving home, I was like, "Bro, what the fuck?" Remember?
Yeah.
Hey, now it makes sense, right?
Yeah.
We were in the car, I'm like, what the fuck was that, dude? And then I'm laughing, I'm speaking in third person, not knowing what's happening. The Holy Spirit, right? I'm saying this, bro. I'm saying, and then I was like this, and you see, and then I'm like, what the fuck, bro? I'm feeling bad for the guy, but I'm still saying it. Fuck him. I'm like, what? Right? Speaking in tongues. So congratulations, Sami. Now I see it. So go ahead. What's up? Good to see you.
Likewise. I don't have a question, but I just want to share an experience. I was talking to Sultan like 2 weeks ago or so, and I was just telling him my condition. I was like stressed, overthinking, a whole bunch of stuff. And he told me something, and then I learned this in the teachings through you as well. And it's about the demon in our head. It's that voice that keeps on talking to us. Should I do this? Should I say this? Should I do that? And
I got that from Jesus Christ. I got that language that freed me to finally call it what it was. Its true name. And I demon that he named it, which is the right name. The guy you just talked about, Sultan. Once, Zothes will tell you, once I knew the name of the demon, he was mine. But his name wasn't Azazel and Jesus and God. His name wasn't that. His name was I-Demon, was one of them. And he rules all of everyone's heads everywhere. And everywhere you look, you see their I-Demons everywhere. But they sold their soul for their I-Demons and died for their I-Demons, but they never did it for God. The ones that did, we know them. They died for truth. They spoke till the end, and we're learning from them. These men died for their I-Demons, and they pretend like they're martyrs. I work so much, you know. That would be the sound of that demon. That's my gift. That's the person complaining about work, guys. That's the demon.
yeah, that's what that demon sounds like. That and all these other things they put in our head. And I decided to just not engage with it. Listen to the teachings, to just, you were saying, and Sultan was also saying, just observe it and sit with it and don't do anything. Because nothing good will come with engaging with the demon or that voice.
It's not your
Talking
fight.
back with it.
It's not your fight. It's the Holy Spirit's fight, and he has been training some soldiers since day one, bro. Okay? For you, These soldiers who are exorcists, as you watch happen every day now, this is not a ministry, this is an exorcism. That's why people get better right in front of you. These executioner of God's will are telling you, that one of the most powerful ones, the king's bodyguard, Sultan, that one is giving you the order that you need to apply when that chaos comes in. And when you do that enough, he's already invited you to come join the team.
He's coming here to stay with us.
So guess what? All needs to be said has been said. I can't wait to see you, bro. And get your wings. No less. Oh, I'm doing it. What am I doing? Disconnected. Where's the cord? In my bubble. Yeah. It's like that design we're talking about. Look. Literally in my bubble. That was that toilet thing. There it is. There's things on the couch too. This is, look. This is Satan's hell. Right? Useless shit you find in there. But you reach in. Ew, nobody wants to reach in this shit. Ugh. Ew. Try reaching in your own heart. Okay, go ahead. Nigga speaking parables, nigga. You got a black guy coming up?
Yep.
Do we have a black guy coming up?
No.
Oh, okay. All right. Anything else? Samuel?
I noticed after I practiced that and applied that teaching, I felt less stress. There was less shit that I was worried about, and I kind of just left it to God. And then sometimes I'll get inspired, and then that's where I'll take the next step or do something instead of talking to that demon, trying to figure it out, and then everything just ends up getting worse.
Let our Father deal with it. Let our Father deal with it. And the older brothers, sit back until he trains you to do it. You understand? That's what's happening. Those are the right words that are happening. You're saying. Now, I have a question for you. Since you've been with the light, the Holy Spirit, how are things recently?
I feel a lot better.
There you go.
I feel light.
You do feel light.
I don't feel this heaviness over me.
You don't have that heaviness over you. You have light.
And it feels amazing.
Listen. I feel light. You have light. You are light. You don't have a heaviness on you. You're right. What else? Go ahead. How do you feel? Watch what's happening. I'm showing you what's happening. You are feeling the light, and there's no heaviness on you. You're right. What else are you feeling?
I feel like the demon is gone right now.
And
because I don't hear this voice.
No, ready? Now, same syntax. I am the light. All right. The light is going through me because you feel the light, right? It must be going through. The light is going through me. A heaviness on my chest is no longer there because a demon is gone. There.
Demon is gone.
There. And you and I know it's true. And anybody who ridicules us, let them have that demon that ridicules us. You guys get it? Mm-hmm. And that's why it takes this man to sit here because he's been ridiculed too many times to give a fuck. He says, fuck you on his eyes as a preacher. He said, let's go to war then. He says, I'm the challenger now. That's the definition of Satan. It means the challenger, the destroyer. You understand? All right. I look like the devil. I speak like the devil. So let me see who the devil is. And if I'm the devil, then I bow to Jesus Christ. I'm on my knees to him. And he is my shepherd. If I'm the devil, and I am, then I testify that that man can go to the depths of hell and make the devil see the light. So that so that this happens. Man, I've always said I never want to be anybody but myself, even when I had nothing in life. When I was in toe shoes, the same way I dressed, exactly like this, with Electra met me. With a beat, now it's this. I, at that moment, didn't want to be anybody else in the world but a Rashdi Bazaar. Because the Father had written the perfect script and I was in it, but I was too young to know. Because if I knew then, I would have fucked up my plans. I wouldn't want to go through the heartache that I went through. I wouldn't want to go through the troubles. And I'd be a fucking nagging, when is this over? Is this when I get enlightened? Is this when I get it? Is this when I overcome it? Right? No. So he did it exactly the way I would want to see a hero go through a movie. Right? Is it Sami or is it Samuel or Samson? Which one are you? Sammy's a baby and mommy calls him Sammy. Sounds like mommy, yeah. Am I speaking to son's God, Samuel or Samson? Satan can have little Sammy, Manny. Any word rhyming with that you don't want.
Samuel is good.
That's Samuel. There's Samuel. All right, Samuel. See you soon, bro.
Likewise, I'll see you guys in Vegas by the end of the month.
Hell yeah, you will.
Hell yeah.
I'll see you in hell. For real. Let's go. Okay? All the warriors here know the syntax. The Rashdi Bazaar found himself in the forest, but he had a fire. And eventually, I told them, I have this really nice cabin that even girls can come into now and relax. But they can't stay there. Because at nighttime, I gotta go out. And I'll be back, but I'm gonna go hunting the beasts. Right? Come to hell, where I take the throne from the God who thinks that he has it. And you fight all his demons, the big ones. What a game. What a game the Lord has offered you now. Oh, Gio!
Man.
That's a soulgasm, I would call it.
Yeah, for sure.
You got that?
Yeah.
Right? What a game. Who is the God of game in that life? AZ motherfucking D. Mm-hmm. Who is the demon of seduction? AZ motherfucking D. Who's the master of language? AZ motherfucking D. Who's got the IMC sinful angels, the first name of my girlfriends? AZ motherfucking D. Who would go to Satan's holes and ask his friends, students, follow whatever the fuck it is, the other sheep of God, and say, look, bro, pick the girl, the finest one in here. I'm gonna get her. And it would keep happening. Who is that guy? Me. I'm that guy still, without confusion. So, I want to know who's going to run this town tonight. I'm looking for him when we go out. I haven't found him yet. You get it?
Yeah, definitely.
Does anybody run this town tonight?
They're out there.
I ain't seen one big enough to face me yet. You see me look for their eyes everywhere we go. In the casinos, in their bouncers, in their bosses, in their celebrities, in their fine women, their ugly women, in the homeless man. I'm looking. Who's gonna run this town tonight? Looks like we are. I said that we are. This is IMC Nation. Pledge your allegiance. All black everything. Black cars, black souls, all black everything. Black process, black fucking name it, motherfucker. Black people too. And Black Lives Matter. For real. They're called the Gentiles. Right? And my mentor, my commander-in-chief, my shepherd, the one who defeated Satan and showed him he's a much better chess player, the one who taught the devil the meaning of words, and he twisted it for you, has brought the devil to his knees with his son, again. So if I'm the devil, I accept it, guys, and I bow to Jesus Christ, and he's the way. Go ahead. I accept it. He's the biggest devil there is with the best language, the finest woman, everything any man ever wants, right? And I'm completely powerless against the Lord. Now, if there's a real guy who can hear that somewhere in that world, right? Then I hold the crown, and I've always held it. Right? So now I'm in your city with my people. Right?
That's right.
And I'm ready to play Russian roulette. If you're gonna gamble with these guys, they'll beat you. All of them knows the game. And they're all good at some version of it, and I know it. So I trained them. The devil trained them. They know the devil's language. And all of them are specialized in it, and I know them. I even have their devil code, their devil name. You get it? And I know their angel name. Sheesh. You get what's happening now?
Yeah, man.
Who was the master of game? Good. So now, I've met the Lord. And he's told me, you repent? I said, yes. He said, no, this is the game they're supposed to be playing. I said, yes, sir. I'm the best student anyways. Right? And Ernie Reyes was Manu's best student. And that hit wrong in his funeral. But I was his best friend. Right? So I'm no longer a student of Jesus. He's my brother, more than a friend. You get it? Because a teacher is less than a brother here. We come from the same, not genes, right? We come from the same light. All right? I could go all day and I do go all day. Just don't stop. So, who's on?
Rhys.
A black man?
Yes, yeah, exactly.
No.
Yeah.
No. Dang.
Yeah.
What's up, man? What's
No,
up?
just chilling right now.
Right on. Real black men always chill, bro. They don't let that black devil bitch yell at them and act like that demon that she is. They're chill, ice cold heart. Ask the light over there, Simba. Right? You're like Blade as a black man. Blade the vampire hunter. Right? Chill, cold, ice cold inside. When you say I'm chilling, no. You are chill to the darkness.
Yeah.
Come on, Satan, let's play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I was
What's
just
up?
so I was just basically wondering like what's like the best way to get out of your comfort zone.
Comfort level. The best way is to observe the demon of uncomfort in you when it shows up. When does the demon that's in your heart because of the sins you've committed, when does that demon when does that demon come to life? Around where do you feel that demon? What activity triggers that demon most? It's not you. It's not you, right? We're all in hell. And we gotta save our souls. What was the question? What did he ask?
Comfort.
Okay, ready? What is, because you're looking at comfort, seeking it.
Yeah.
You need to look at the discomfort there.
Okay.
Because the kingdom is comfortable. No matter, how many guys here have witnessed almost every night some girl say to me, I love how you have your shoes off and stripped up.
Or once.
Yeah, once. All the time. As I'm in my father's house, I'm comfortable. One of the girls misunderstood it. Right? And she was like, oh my God, your father owns this place? I was like, yeah, he does. Everything. Everything. And she's like, and she looked at me, I said, my father. She's like, oh, I believe in God too. Really?
Okay.
Yeah. All right, chill to the bone. What's up?
Nothing really, just my day off, so.
Listen, what is it? What triggers the demon of discomfort? Most. Is it a woman?
No.
Okay.
I think it's just like I don't really try to do much, so like
That's not true. That's not true. You're trying to be comfortable all the time, aren't you?
Yeah, I guess so. Yes.
Right. You're actually all the time trying to be comfortable. So you're always doing something, but maybe not moving because it's uncomfortable to do other shit because you're just doing. I'm being comfortable. before I could fucking get out of the house or talk to her. The reason why you're not doing anything is because you're engaged trying to comfort the demon of discomfort. Right?
Yes.
You're in a battle every day for the stupidest decisions. When you go to open the door in a grocery store or a Ross, you know where Ross is over there?
No, I don't.
Where do you go shopping for your clothes, bro? For men's clothes? Do you go shopping for men's clothes?
Yes, I do.
Right. You know when you walk up to the men's department area and you gotta open that door? And there should be no reason to start getting nervous about getting some men's clothes.
Yeah.
You know that feeling?
Yes.
What the fuck is that? Why are you? Yeah. Take it off. Ladies, get your dollars.
Najib's online. He said he has the same problem.
Who's that?
Najib.
Najim's coming here. Great. Oh, Najim.
What?
Najim. No, that's another brother.
Yeah.
Okay, so brother, you see, you know what I'm saying? So it's always there. Especially, are you ready? Are you ready? Tell me if I'm right or wrong, okay? You don't, just tell the truth, okay? It's always there, even when you open the door. However, when it comes to making a decision as a man, that's why I said, where do you go? Men's clothes shopping. It's different than other places. Whenever it comes to being a man, there's a discomfort, yes or no?
Yes.
Thank you. And that's where they steal you and say you might be gay. You're not. You might be a woman because you're not comfortable being a man. Have you always felt uncomfortable as a man? Yeah, isn't it easier with your weight and the fat that you carry to be a woman? Wouldn't you be appreciated from someone who doesn't just look at your body and doesn't care with it? Bro, don't go there. Don't go there. Let me tell you what's actually going on. You have Eve's ill. The woman is ill. She's sick, right? All of us first got it from our mothers, right?
Yeah.
Right. So now your next step is very clear, right? Who ministered him here?
Me.
Great. Captain. Right? Captain. Right?
Yogi Chris, he knows me.
Oh, okay. Yogi Chris. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna give you the next step. And then it's him after that, okay? The next step is today, whenever you're off of this, before you get onto the next big movement, go on YouTube and put Jesse Peterson. Okay? Jesse Peterson, forgive your mother or something. Something about Jesse Peterson on YouTube, forgiving your mother. And then just watch. That's your next step. Then reach out to Yogi Chris, okay? Will you do that?
Yes.
Yeah, you are chilled to the bone. You're a man.
Thank you.
The only reason why you're uncomfortable making that man decision is because you've been taken over by the dark side. And they don't want men right now. Have you noticed?
True.
Yeah, a man is evil right now. That's a demon. And it's not true. It's a lie. Because only a man can fix this world. That's it. Right? So we need you as the man that you are. Right? And in order to do that, now you're in it. What is in it? In the Holy Spirit. It's obvious. Now you have angels with you. Powerful ones. That's why I said captain, captain, captain. Right? If he's ministering to you, everyone who ministers here has their own set of angels. And I know. The ones that come from him, okay, they'll do the job real fast. They're quick. Right? They're the quickest. The only ones that can jump to the tail end of my angels and scratch them. But they're not ever in fight on the same team. Right? So you got a lot of good things going for you. And the devil's been trying to steal a man, a powerful black man. Now we could say that with no hatred for any other race. I am now racist. That's a definition of a racist. The IST means you are for that race. It doesn't mean you're against other races. Being a racist has nothing to do with any other race. I am now a racist black man. I'm telling you as a powerful black man, and I'm actually emphasizing that. The devil has been trying to take your soul, and you know it's wrong. Okay? Because he wants powerful black men to look gay now. First, he gave him your ghetto culture. Now he's giving him your gay culture. So he's trying to steal you, and he can't. He can't. Because you're on our team.
I feel.
Right?
I feel that. Yes.
Go on, your turn now. Don't ask any more questions, but speak. Yeah, but speak.
Yeah, no, this.
How do you feel? How do you feel right now? How do you feel right now?
I feel good. I feel like the weight lifted off my shoulders. So
there was demons on your shoulders weighing you down, and they've been exorcised. What else?
I feel more confident in making the next step.
That's right. That's right.
For sure.
There were demons in there that ran when they knew who I am. And they heard the syntax. Only one who has the word at this level can speak at this level and be righteous. I am scary, and I know that you are a warrior for God. I'm christening you. That's christening. Got it? Ding, ding,
yes.
Sword, no longer with Satan. That is our guy. Get with the captain. That's why I kept calling him captain. That's your captain.
Yes.
Report to the captain after the orders I gave. Got it, man?
Thank you.
It's an orders to a man.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Captain's next, okay?
Alright, I appreciate it.
You're welcome. The game just got better, didn't it?
Yeah, for sure. And we have a second Zolthies here.
We have who?
A second Zolthies.
Second Zolthi, says the angel.
No, he said Zolthies was the Hulk. He was be like King Kong.
Exactly. Hulk and King Kong.
Yeah,
Don't
bro.
fuck with God's people.
Also, monsters here.
Monsters here?
Monster
Actual are monster?
Yeah.
And monster arrives.
No way. Yeah.
Hulk,
Wow.
King Kong, and monster belong to God. They're on God's team. Yeah. Who else?
Dang.
Is there no one else? AZD! AZD! He's with some girls. AZD, where are you going? I'm gonna go defeat the biggest guy right now. You're late. I'm never late. I don't rush. Why do you rush? But they say you're invincible. If I was invincible, would I be wearing this armor on me right now? But why are you, little boy? That's why God will never know your name. Because you don't have faith. All the bad guys there. Achilles walks up calm. Walks past the king. I'm not under your orders. He goes up there. Big monster shows up. Achilles kills him. Looks at everyone and says, is there no one else? And looks. He walks back. And the guy says something to king. He says, he's not my king, give it to your king. And he walks away. I was also known as Achilles in the game. Got it? All right. I know what a chilled killer of demons you are. And now you belong to God. Let's go. Next.
I found an interesting video.
Yeah.
You remember that guy Stefan Molyneux?
Yeah.
So so there's a 20-minute video. I haven't watched it. I just saw it where Jesse Peterson's telling him he needs to go forgive his mother.
Ah.
So I want to
Does
watch that
he?
later. I haven't
See,
seen
we
it.
changed. That guy's a girl.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, he attacked you. You told me.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
Ah, man.
So,
Yes. Okay,
now
next.
we have Ashikabi.
Ashikabi!
Oh, Chicago.
Ashikabi, Zolthis, and magic for now. Until that name changes. It's not that.
That's what it feels like for sure.
Yeah. It's that with its soul when I catch it.
Mm-hmm.
It's hiding in the word magic. You understand?
Yeah.
It's going, I'm going to catch it. That's why I keep saying it, and then suddenly I go, that's what it is. Anyways, what's up, Ashikabi?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Yeah, man, it's so good to see you enjoy, bro.
Thank you.
Man, you were turning dark for a while, bro.
Yeah.
You've been in hell, bro.
Yeah.
You've seen the light, bro.
Yeah.
I'm glad, bro.
Yeah.
All right. So I know how powerful. I know how powerful you really are. For God.
Stop.
You know what you are? Let me give you a code, Ashikabi. This should land. You are gonna take the demon's tongue and make it twist in its mouth, and then make its tongue go back in its throat, and you're gonna make it choke on its own words when the time comes. That's how you'll suffocate them in their hell. But you'll use their tongue, because I've heard you speak. And then their tongue will go like a snake that it is, as it's coming towards you, it'll go, They can't talk to you. You'll twist their tongue and wrap it around their neck, make them swallow it, make them lick your balls. Their tongue belongs to Ashikabi. Right? The warrior of God who controls their tongues. Right? Good, so you get to know Zothis, that's your brother. You're going to battle together. And Gio will always be around. He's floating around everybody. Right? Gio's got that spaceship around. Gio! Where you at now? AZD!
Yo.
Hey, I'm around. I'm right here. Doing some work. Report back, Gio. Wow. Here's what I heard. Thank you. Go back. The mystic. Okay. All right, Ashikabi. Believe it or not.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, it's speaking for you. Ashikabi is speaking. Okay? Now back to the actual genesis of the man who holds the words that I was giving you. Those are your words, bro. I spoke your words. I have that tongue. That's why you follow me. I can do what all of you can do. And that's my job, to train you, Ashikabi. So twist the tongue, speak the truth. Go.
Yeah. That's so crazy, boss. The first thing I wrote down when I was was I'm not special.
No, you're not.
I wrote
And
down,
neither am I, but so is God. He's got a plan.
Oh, thank goodness. I was so afraid you were gonna say that I was special.
Ah, no, I know you're not. And I don't even know who I am. That's why I don't hold my tongue. Because if I knew who I was, I'd have to speak on some sort of a fucking tongue that I'm that guy. I ain't no fucking guy. I don't know what the fuck I am. It tells me what I am when I need to be it. A true shapeshifter, but for God. A true skinwalker. Go ahead. A true priest, shaman. World, I tap into the spirit that created the world through us. You and I are one right now. When two or more of you are present, speaking about me, I am there. Right? So please, back to that body of Christ. Go.
And we'd like to say, so technically Florida is in the south of the continental United States.
Here we go.
And that's just to say, religion in the south is crazy. Second little thing I wrote was, I'm gonna preface that with saying that today, for a couple of hours of New Testament audiobook,
Nice.
Book of Matthew,
Yes.
and the Book of Mark,
Nice.
I'd like to tell you, boss, that in my entire life, almost 30 years old, in the United States, in the South though, is the most biblical anything that I've interacted with.
That will be your name right now.
That time, because I was very stringent. I was very opposed to Christianity, right, for a long time.
Those are God's children. He put us through that. He put us through that. So when it arrives, we can see it clearly like you do. You can compare it to all those tongue twisters.
And of course.
Yeah.
But I've been so deep into into like either like non-creationism or pantheonistic religions.
You've been, yeah,
And,
you know their tongues. That's why you and Zoe's together are
everybody
unbreakable.
looks for the truth in Christianity, and they experience it and they live it. You know, we create. It has to be others too, but and because there's others, it's hard to let go of the others, and that goes both ways with Christianity and with the others. But like all the proof that, for me to not have turned to Christianity now, right, and for anybody who's not, is that they see another truth.
They see, they're twisted. Their heads twisted. They have ideas. You see the truth. You know the light now. Now that's a true Christian now.
I don't know but I've been around Christianity, at least like going to like attending church.
Nah, just follow Christ. The churches are filled with demons. You and I will go in there and we'll take the souls back later. I've always had a vision, guys. Now I saw it again, Ashikabi, thanks to you. The vision was in Kill Bill. I would always say that scene. I said, the way I would want to take vengeance is the way Kill Bill does it. I would show up to the wedding with the song and greet the bride and the groom and all the demons, and my team would go in and we'd take care of it. I would never, ever, ever even imagine doing that to a human being. But I love to think of doing that to demons.
Have you seen The Beekeeper, the movie?
The Beekeeper? Oh.
Beekeeper, just Beekeeper. It's with Jason Statham.
No, but I like watching him act.
Yeah, he handles situations like that. He just shows up.
Yeah. Man, you see how right you are, bro? You've been right the whole time. That's why you've been fighting the deep darkness and hell you were in. And the moment you saw the light, it didn't turn into a little candle. You're goddamn flaming. Flame on! The real Fantastic Four. Oh, there must be 4 of you. It's you, Zothes, Geo, next! So we have our true Fantastic Four, and now we take that word again. That's our Fantastic 3 right now. You guys, there's a 4th one of you that looks like you, acts like you, sounds like you, knows their tongue. And that's the, you see, you're like all the same archetype.
In the Bible, there's a mention of 4th man in the fire. There's 3 men in the fire that they're about to die and get burned. And then there's a 4th man in the fire.
Yeah.
And they didn't get burned. But
I got the 4th man. That's Jesus on your team.
Yeah, that's it.
That's the parable.
That's it.
He just named it. He's an authority on the book. Now he is. You got that?
Yeah.
He studied the book really well and he's an authority on the subject. So he gave the proper parable. So this is, we have a Fantastic Four, but we're the only ones that can see the 4th person. There's your team, guys. Hey, Ashikabi, get in contact with these brothers. Just have their number and just text, whatever. Have these talks with them. Zothes has a lot of time in his hand, doesn't do shit. Okay. Zothes looks like he doesn't do shit, because you know why? Because he works through the night. Right? That's security. All their securities are insecurities. That's what Electra was laughing at the other day. Right? It says security, it's insecurity. Right? Go look at their insecurities.
They're the most scared.
They're the most scared. Guys, they're taking that position because they know the criminal will run from them. And they gotta be like, wait, hold up, wait. Oh my God, ran away. The criminal in there will go away from security. The most scared person is the security. Because they're always standing in the wrong spot looking at the wrong people. Right? Isn't that true? And then they have girls now. A girl standing there, looks like she's to go home and do her nails. And she has a security vest on, guys. Wait, is this acceptable? Is it a crime to put her there? And have someone like me on a bad side walk in and see her? You're my first target now. I'm not that. I ain't nice, bitch. I came in trying to rob the place. I saw you. When are you off work? No, I'm just shopping now. Oh, good. You're tattooed and crazy looking. I don't want to look at you. Good. I'm looking at you everywhere. Good. I can also guess the car you're in after I see you for a while. I can read you with astrology, palmistry. I can see your handwriting. I'm the devil, bitch. Let me see. I see your hair. I know. I can guess you so you think I'm psychic. And then I'm going to bump into you outside at the right time tonight when I'm getting chicken from my mom. Right? Hey, were you there? You just got off. But it won't be today, because you'll know it today. It'll be spontaneous, looking like a synchronicity, but it won't be. I've put two incidents together to make them into a coincidence. So that you think it happened. I did it. I'm the devil. They don't know they're putting food for the real criminal in security. Right, Zotis, he just said, the weakest one's in there. Yeah, because he's my security. You should know. Ashikabi!
Speak.
Yeah. Yeah, but sir, I don't want to debate you. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Or make you feel bad or anything like that. Like, that's why.
Thank you.
I mean, not that I can make you feel bad.
Thank you, bro. All right. So don't do that. Now say what you want to say. Go, Ashikabi, speak.
Yeah. I guess I have notes. I don't know what they say. But
Look at them. Look at them. See if you understand them.
I don't.
Why? You wrote them?
I know, like 5 minutes ago, too.
Well, when you figure them out, then let's have that debate.
Oh, I know I said that I didn't want to debate, but, well, I mean, not debate. The debate happens within, you know what I mean? Spiritual, with Christianity, like, you know. Actually, this is the trivial thing. That's so stupid. I didn't even write that. I don't know why I said that.
That was stupid to say, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're trying to take you over, Ashikabi. Stay present. There's nothing to say now. Let's keep observing. Nice. You're everything I said, Ashikabi. They're trying to take you. Very powerful. Don't think, Ashikabi. Stop taking notes. It's written in your heart. Okay? Yeah, you got it. They can't take you, bro. I'm strong on them. See how they ran away? You can't think, you can't read the words. Where are they? Where are they? They threw a little fucking challenge. Oh yeah? My reaction to them. Let them know. Oh, you hurt my feelings, little demon. Aw. You show your respect for me, boss. Aw.
We don't want to debate.
Aw, we don't want to debate.
There are too many.
Okay, next.
Next is Dr. Thunder.
Dr. Thunder, Thor. Oh, hey. What's up? Thunder, 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 cats.
You're muted, my boy.
What'd you say?
You're muted. Hit the microphone on the bottom left, bro.
Hold on, we can't hear you. We can't hear you. Did you say what boy?
My boy.
Oh, okay. You probably gonna talk to him, okay? Yeah. It's your boy.
I gotta get a tripod like you, man. It's a pleasure finally meeting you.
Pleasure to meet you. You need a fucking tripod. Can't do without it.
I definitely need one, for sure. You look so fucking comfortable like that, man. I'm jealous.
Listen, you want to get that 3,432 Canon.
3,004, which one?
Bro, we're fucking.
Oh, no. I need to invest to do a camera, so I for sure will.
Well, don't ask me, because I don't know how this I came. Ask Paul.
It's like, I don't know. They just give me the camera.
I don't even know, bro. I don't do nothing. What's going on, man? There's no things wants to talk to you. What do you gotta say?
I would love to have an intellectual conversation with you, you know, so just getting on the same page about what God is to you.
What God is to me?
That we're on the same page of what God is.
Wait, what God is to
Yes, sir. What is God to you?
Okay, I will tell you, I will gladly tell you. I have to ask a question first, right? If I randomly answer a question.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Once you know what God is to me, now you have my answer. I give it to you. I'm going to give you the truth. What do you want to do with it?
All right, I'm ready.
What do you want to do with it? What do you want to do with my answer? I'm about to give you an answer. What do you want
I want
to
to
do?
grow as a being, and I want to prosper as a being.
Right, so my answer, once I give it to you, you want to use it to grow, right?
Yes, sir.
Perfect. Okay, good. So that's a good intention. right? He's asking me about God.
Yes, sir.
Right. So, okay, now let me show you. I want to give you the answer. So, if I give you, I'm going to give you the answer. You want to grow. Now, I want to know, in what way would you like to grow? Once you get it, what are you going to go with it?
Great. That's a great question you're asking me right there. Less than 30 hours ago, I was in an incubator and I was in the ER. I had a Grimaud seizure. My girlfriend had walked in, or not walked in, but she had saved my life. I would be dead if it wasn't for another being to save me. So right now, I'm at a crossroads in my life about what necessarily I do for that. You know, where is that growth going to go? And you know, right now, that's why I'm talking with you. You know, I would love to hear your perspective.
For sure.
But before we get to that, I would like to be on the same page about what God is to you.
For sure.
That way we're both on the same page.
For sure, you got it, 100%. Okay. How long have you been having seizures?
It's been the 3rd year now. It's damn near every other year. So last year I had a seizure, and the year before that I had a seizure.
Okay. It started 3 years ago?
Yes, sir.
All right. Did something physical happen? An accident or anything?
No. We did everything. I did all the scans, CT scans,
So
EEGs.
I'm saying suddenly you had a seizure and you never had a seizure?
Yes, sir. Yeah, it'd come out of nowhere.
Okay, good. So
I would get a nauseous feeling, but then it would hit.
At first you would get a nauseous feeling and then it would hit, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you some questions that may seem random and they're not, okay? I just want to get an idea.
Good, man.
But whenever this started happening, okay? Now, just answer the question without just if it's a yes, no, what it is, okay? When the first one happened, by chance, were you in a new relationship with a girl?
No.
No. Had you reconnected to an old girl?
Not at that time, no. No, it was the first two. This most recent one, I've been with a girl for about 8 months.
No, the first one. The first one. There was
The first one, no.
There was no girlfriend newly in that time, right?
No, sir.
Great. And no ex-girlfriend in the world showing up suddenly on Instagram or, hey, she texted you. Okay, so that's how. Good. Good. Around you, was there someone exerting a lot of pressure to you at that time?
Other than myself, yeah, there's always an individual that I guess I subconsciously submit to, that I put on an altar above my own self.
Those are the words saying.
Obviously, that should be God, the highest power, right? But you know, there's always an individual that I put in my life that's putting pressure on me, that I allow to put that pressure on me.
Right, right. What's it like?
Recently, it hasn't been so much that, but for the most part, yes.
Right. In relation to that person, the first seizure you had, what was happening with that person and you during that time?
I think the best way to put it then, that person trying to put their will of life, their way of life, onto me
3 years
completely.
ago? 2 years ago?
Yeah, we'll say 3 years ago, yeah.
When you had that seizure, physically, where was that person?
Physically, it's individual people in my life, but
the one you were
that
talking
person,
about. Yeah, that one. When you had your first seizure, physically, where was that person when you had your first seizure?
Oh, basically, in the living room. He was my roommate.
Yeah, when you had your first seizure, where was your roommate?
In the living room.
Where
I guess he had heard me fall or something, and
right.
I was in my room.
Right.
It was like about 10 feet apart.
Got it. How long ago did you move in with your roommate?
I am not with that roommate anymore. It's been about 3 years.
When did you move in with him?
I moved in with them in about 2020.
Right.
2021.
When you moved with him about 3 years ago, after you moved with him, did you notice the pressure inside your building every day?
Nah, man, it's always been there.
Did you feel it building, tightening, or no? Once you started living with him, because you brought him up as someone you idolize, put pressure on you, and then suddenly you're living with him. I'm just giving pure logic to see if you observed any change based on what you said. Based on what you said, right? I'm asking the question. There's a person that should be God. You're comparing to. It's a person. And 3 years ago, you had a seizure. Somehow, my questions led to that same person. You move in at that time, right? That would tell everybody logically hearing something. There's a connection here, right? We're not reaching for it. It's coming to us. Okay. Now, what I'm saying is, when you moved in with him, do you remember the pressure of wanting him to like you and accept you, admire you, tell you you're good?
I've always had that person in my life, yes.
But when you moved in with him, did that pressure tighten or no?
It's hard to recall because it's 3 years ago, but yes, I believe it would have, yes.
All right, okay. Now, he's in the living room, you were over there, okay? Do you happen to remember the conversation right before you walked in the room with him? What he said, what he did, how he looked at you?
No, man, I was asleep.
Okay.
I was asleep.
Okay.
You caught it.
Good. You were asleep. Before you were asleep, did you speak to him?
No.
Did you see him?
Yeah.
Where?
The day before, yeah.
Was he in your mind?
We do MMA. He was the MMA coach.
Oh, wow. Was he in your mind as goals and dreams before you slept? If you could remember or not.
Elaborate, excuse me.
Before you went to sleep and he found you seizuring, were you involved in the MMA world and him and you in your mind somewhere? Is that a thought you carry a lot?
I guess so, yeah. I do it every day, basically.
Every day. Before you slept that day, and he found you seizuring, right? Before you slept. Do you recall what goal you had before you slept that you were going to really solve about MMA and that coach?
You know, I guess the goal would just be life fulfillment, right? And, you know, I'm always in a constant turmoil of what that is.
Are you getting that advice from him, what it is?
Not necessarily. I think we all choose our own goals in life, and we all pick our own path of fulfillment. You know, what resonates within our inner selves, right?
So have you been doing that?
I'm sorry?
Have you been doing that, picking your goals and what resonates with your inner desires? Have you been doing that?
I haven't been doing it to my fullest power. Like, I haven't been giving my full amount of effort.
Who tells you that?
And I believe that's the reason why.
Who tells you this sentence? You're not giving your full effort. Who did you hear that from? Who told you that?
Me.
Who else?
Myself.
Who else told you that?
Not really anybody else. Myself, mainly. When it comes to that, you know.
Does your MMA coach ever say?
I guess that same person would have called me out on my inconsistencies in training, my inconsistencies in overall lifestyle.
And
that resonated with me, obviously. And
what would he say? What would he say? What would he say when he would tell you missed class or whatever? What would he say? What's the words, the commands he uses?
I mean, just average conversations, man.
And what is that? Because I've never had.
Me out on my
how
my constant. Yeah, right. Calling me out on my constant. Always saying that I'm going to put my full effort in, but then I give my half-ass effort, and then constantly, you know, just being overall inconsistent in my training. You know, I just said to you, I train every day. I like to say that, but in reality, I don't train every single day, and I don't train consistently like I should.
Because your God wants you to worship Him like that. So
that is just that's my own internal conflict.
Bro, listen carefully. Okay? Let me tell you what you said.
Yes, sir.
You're a man who can hear it. Now, if you have the ears, you'll hear it. If not, it's okay. You're still good today. Trust me. This is what you said to me. He calls me out. He calls me out. That one that I worship, which is not God, and I know it's wrong, he's my idol, everything, you said, he calls me out. And he tells me, I'm not putting everything in. Then you go, I train every day, everything I can. That's you putting everything. He calls me, no, you train every day. He calls me out. It's my ideas. I own it. Yet here I am struggling and seizuring about it. Now I'm not a doctor and I don't know how to solve seizures, and neither do they, if you've been to them. Because they would have solved them by now, right?
Right.
So I'm not giving
Yeah, they never fucking know how to fucking solve it.
So they don't know and I don't know.
3 years me dealing with it 50.
They don't know and I don't know. But they pretend to know.
So do you think it's the power of the subconscious mind?
No, I think it's what it says in there. You shall worship no other idols, no other gods, and if you do, you're gonna go to hell. That's what I think it is. If I was gonna think about it.
Right. So why is it as a young man when I see a man that's, including yourself, man, that portrays as more of a masculine, this is the way of life, this is how you should live your life, parts of it resonate, right? Well, why do I want to put you subconsciously on an idol in my own brain?
Because
what is God then?
Yes, because you asked me the question of God. That's why. Because you don't know God yet. That's why. Okay? So that's perfect. Now we can answer that question. I told you I answered. Okay? So
can I tell you what I think God is?
Yeah.
And then
I definitely want to know what you think about it.
I believe God is everything. It's me, it's you, it's everything that connects us.
Okay.
I think God is also a higher level of consciousness too.
Okay.
That we can't even comprehend in our own way.
Okay.
You know, I think God is infinite, and I think that we're a piece of God experiencing it. We're a piece of the universe experiencing itself through itself. So we are essentially God, which is, I think, what Jesus is supposed to represent to us.
Let me tell you exactly what Jesus is to me, and not what he represents to me. Jesus to me is God, as you said, in flesh, as you said, telling us how to act like God and not the devil in hell, so that we can have our godly supernatural powers, so we never have to worry about confidence or anything else. Why? Because everything I just said comes, like you said, from God. He's infinite, you're right. We're part of him. We're not him. There's no words to describe him.
It's a force, right?
It's not a force. It creates force.
You don't think so?
I know so.
It creates force, okay?
Yeah, because force has to come from somewhere. Now we're doing bullshit science, which is the devil, which is there was suddenly out of nothing, there was that. You said it's a force. Where did the force come from? And what kind of force is it? What kind of force is it?
Right.
There's different kind
I
of
think
force.
it's infinite, man. I don't think you can put a beginning or an end to it.
You can't put
The
words
sheer
on
fact that we exist is proof.
There you go. If that's true, and it is true, and we all testify to it, and it is true, okay, then what are you worried about? Have you looked at the trees and the birds and everything's in good order? You don't need goals. That's that guy's goals. That MMA fighter. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, he's being a girl. Now I would like him to come on after you tell him I called him a girl live. And he can come and tell me that he's not. And I want you to be here and witness it. And I'm going to show you.
I doubt he would come on, to be completely fair with you, man.
Why? I think that your MMA fighter is an insecure girl who's trying to control his students, who is got really bad heart. I think he's probably a pervert. Does he have a girlfriend? No, I know he's a pervert.
He's got a few, bro, yeah.
Oh, yeah? And do they all know about each other? Yeah?
I'm sure they do, yeah.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, he's a dog.
What?
He's a dog, D-O-G.
Yeah, right.
But also, I know him at his core value, and
which is what?
To me, he seems like a good guy.
What is his core value that you know?
Core value, as in, we both know we're pieces of shit, but we still try to be the best version of ourselves. That's at least what I saw it as, or what I see it as.
So you're following a piece of shit and putting him above God? Because you said we both know we're pieces of shit. And you're taking his advice?
I feel like every human is, though.
I'm not at all.
Isn't it?
No. Not the fuck. Bro, I don't feel like a piece of shit. I feel great. I feel incredible. I feel perfect, honestly. I feel perfect. I feel perfect, bro.
Right, okay.
And that's why I'm willing to talk to that guy.
So it's just gaining acceptance of what you are then, right? That's why you feel that way then, right?
If you understand that means what you are is a creation of God, then you would be right. But you don't know what you are. You're trying to figure out what you are, listening to a piece of shit, tell you you're not putting in enough, when you admit he's a piece of shit and he knows it. Well, a piece of shit can only create another shinier piece of shit, or a bigger piece of shit, or a wet or thicker piece of shit, but only shit can come from shit. Right, Angel?
Yeah.
You can't get from shit anything else if I use shit to build it.
Correct.
In the end, I could have a stand for a camera made of shit. It still smells like shit. I don't want to have anything. I wouldn't put it anywhere because it's made of shit.
Mm-hmm.
You said that guy, he knows he's a piece of shit. And he asked me, isn't everybody? I am not a piece of shit. I'm a son of God. I have perfect order. And I know why I'm here and what I'm supposed to do because I gave up all my plans and lost the fake identity. And so I'm at peace. And the reason is that I read that Bible. I had a revelation about the Bible. Then I picked up the Bible and read it, right? Because I saw a guy on YouTube named Jesse Peterson, a black preacher, who was talking about Christ, but not preaching it, just having a conversation. He calls it a fellowship. But being who I am, as you know me from what I've done, whatever you know about me, right? I could spot in him a freedom that I had to tap into what he already had. I could do that, but he is that, and I could measure the difference. So then I did what I always do with all the teachers. I did the most ridiculous thing that didn't seem I should do it, but I did it, and things changed. Then I went forward, time, this and that, but the light was invisible now, and I knew it. It went forward. Because it's perfect order, because I gave up my plans, because I chose to do that ridiculous action that seemed stupid at the time, because I didn't have any of those feelings or ideas. As I began to move there, I began to see more and more. And I sit here able to see more today than I could see last night. And tomorrow I'll be able to see more, because the veil is lifted then properly by the actual author of this game, the one who wrote the actual verse called the universe, one verse. He had a plan for you, and that's why you were created. And that's why any other plan is a plan of the devil. Because how could someone tell you what you should be doing in life? I don't care what he has. He's playing God.
What if it's me telling myself that?
How could you know that?
Right, how could I know that? And that's my overall problem.
Is what?
It was me finding my own purpose.
You can't. You were created by God. You were Genesis into existence. He did it. A spoon needs to know it's a spoon before it goes around banging nails in. It could do that, but it's going to fuck itself up. You were created for a purpose because you're here.
Yeah.
And when your purpose is done, it'll be done. It'll be a rock that falls on your head, or old age, or someone shoots you. No one knows. Everybody's trying to predict it. No one can do it. Okay? And they'll never do it. It's another game. So
my question is then what? Oh, sorry, go on.
Well, I was going to say, you came from nowhere. You don't know where you came from, but here you are. And you're going somewhere we don't know. But here we are. And all around us is proof of perfect order, perfect numbers, perfect syntax of words when you see them. So, I was also created and more advanced with more light and love and understanding than any other creation that I can visibly see with my eyes, even though they tell me aliens are higher than me. I have not yet seen an alien, but I have seen angels, I can tell you that. Even though they tell me about certain kind of aliens, I have yet, and I've been asking to see them my whole life. I have yet to see them, but I've seen demons. And this book doesn't talk about aliens, it talks about demons and spirits and angels. So when I started to read the word as the word, and not try to understand it from whatever doesn't really say that. What it means is probably that, and I'm doing that, but I don't do that, but I do that. I just read it as it was, like I always did with all my teachers, and I began to say, what if? That I didn't have to say what if. I knew. Oh, it says that. Why is everybody missing that it says demon? He's going around exercising demons. I'm preaching. I'm a minister of Christ. I should be able to do it. If he could do it, I should be able to do all that he did and greater, and I am. I am. This is clearly a ministry of Christ. This is clearly people getting better in minutes, but everyone listening is getting better. That's what's amazing.
Right.
It's a one-on-one.
So ultimately, then, what is your purpose then? To
do God's will.
Spread the word.
To do God's
I'm
will.
sorry.
To do God's will.
To do God's will. And what is that?
Exactly. To do the next right act completely without moving off of that perfect righteousness that's in my heart and your heart. That's it.
So when you're trying to decide what's right, how do you know it's the what you're feeling?
Because I'm not the sheep of a piece of shit, but I'm a sheep of God's favorite son. I don't have to question my decisions. I refer to the book. I say, he's the way. So what did he do? What would Jesus do? It works for me. I don't have to wear it as a bracelet.
I see, yeah.
Right. That's
Are
it.
you doing the King James version, or which one are you doing?
The one in my heart. If you keep coming to the ministries, there's times where quotes are said. I said, look it up again. That's not right. Because the word is in your heart. Otherwise, you and I can debate it. But there's nothing to debate. There it is. If you can't see
right,
it.
But can you be led astray though too?
Yes, you are.
By that same feeling inside?
Yes, 100% right. And
so how do you know the difference between the right path and the wrong path if they both feel right?
First, I stopped following pieces of shit and knowing they're pieces of shit.
Oh, agreed on that one.
So that's the first step. We can't go to the second step because once that happens, that's not an easy thing to do. He's going to punish you in 1,000 ways. He doesn't want you to leave that house. He trapped him.
Oh, I've already left. I've already left, man.
That really
that's already passed for me.
Where is he now?
He's in his own house. I'm currently living with my girlfriend at her parents' house.
Pass on. At her parents' house. Passed on. Now, when do you see him again?
I see him only at the MMA gym that we go to.
How many days
I do Napa Valley MMA in California.
How many days a week?
I've been training 5 days a week, but then I had a grand mal seizure on last Sunday, and now I kind of have to rethink everything.
So was he in the room when you had the last seizure, or your girlfriend?
My girlfriend was in the room when I had my last seizure.
Got it. Cool. Glad she was there to take care of you. So anyways, bro, to keep talking, we can talk about all day, we will talk about all day. But with different people, it's the same subject, same answer, one truth, one God. I have nowhere else to go with it. Okay, one book. So if we go further,
I see. So you go with the King James version? You said you can go with the one in your heart, right? But you said you were also referring to books.
King James version is good. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that's and then who did you come from? Who was the minister? Sultan, right? So now look, here's the thing, okay? Now I'm gonna say it as it is. You have a lot of darkness in your heart, okay? And it's not you, and it's torturing you, all right? And that's hell, and you're in it, but you don't want to look at it. You have to go around and put Band-Aid on the cancer that's going through your soul now, right? And you know you're dying, okay? And here's the thing. I do know this because everything has been true in that book. It's also been true in my own personal life in recent times, even on this level. Spirit can heal all. That's it. And we do know this. So far, with whatever illness that has plagued your body, we do know their doctors still don't know. So we're not like doing anything that is like, we're talking about.
All I could say to kind of back up what you're saying is I haven't died yet. So what is he trying to teach me right now?
Thank you. Now you're on the right track. And so what did you learn today?
And that's ultimately where I was trying to get here from the very beginning, but we had to talk about what we both viewed as God and get on that same level and connect there.
You got it. And
You know,
so to make sense
ultimately, I'm at a crossroads about my next steps.
Right.
And how I could, I don't know how to carry the boat, I guess.
Stop carrying the boat and sit in it and let the river carry you. You've been carrying the boat.
Right. That's a good way to put it.
It's the right way. Now, here's the thing. Sultan will tell you your next step. And just do it, okay? It's not going to be hard. It's not going to be hard. Just next step. He'll know what it is. Talk to him. In dialogue, he'll say, do this, or show up to this, or whatever the fuck the next thing is, okay? No, you don't have to right now.
Yeah, bro, I'm going to message you my phone number.
Okay?
You can call or text
For
me.
sure, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, man, it's really good to talk to you. Also,
I'm about to have to get to work pretty soon, but yeah. I definitely want to continue associating with like-minded individuals. So, you know,
we are the International Ministers of Christ. That's where our mind, our heart, mind, and soul is. So if you are looking for that type of individual, yes, please join us any day. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I agree. Yeah.
Thank you. Awesome.
Stay blessed, dude.
Hey,
Thank you for
sure.
the conversation time.
Hell yeah. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
My words, not his words. Okay, go ahead.
Nobody's responded. Anybody want to raise their hand to talk?
To confess? Anybody want to confess? And anybody want to confess and get rid of it even?
Power on. Bluetooth.
Let's be powering on.
Bluetooth connected.
Oh, here we go. Who's up? All right, we have some music. It's 13-minute clock time. Looks like ready. So let's play some music and see what's going on here. How about the ministers? What do they got to say?
Man, it's feeling just totally different from last night.
Yeah? Okay, let's see it.
Real, man.
Is there a camera for you? Yeah, here we go. Listen to this now. Whoever was on. Go ahead. Thunder. Yeah. All right. Good. Thor. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's that MMA's dream, to be Thunder. That's not his dream.
Oh.
That's the nickname that guy would give himself. Right. Welcome to Thunder Gym.
Yeah.
I'm Thor, God of War. You haven't put enough to be like me, piece of shit that I am. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's just in us.
That's the light of Christ you're looking at. That's what it looks like. That's what peace looks like. That's what love looks like. That's what freedom looks like. That's what, wow, I see the truth looks like. There's no words to describe it, but this is what it is.
Yeah.
Now you're going to have to put words to describe this to someone who didn't see it, and you'll see where words fail. You're seeing it here, I'm sitting in it. But we've been sitting in the same place, him and I, for a long time. Even when we're in different places, we've all been sitting in the same place for a while now. Right? It's amazing, right? Armando knows that too. Our boxing champion. I got a good girl for you coming up, bro. I know exactly the girl who's attracted to skinny boxing champions. Named Vargas.
Oh man. That's crazy.
Hey, vengeance is his.
Damn.
So don't feel sorry for nobody. It's true. Go ahead. All right, so Tom,
I'd like to show an image. Can I show an image?
I'm glad I know your heart is clean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He shows a dick. Hey, one day we'll catch them all like that. The reaction, boom! Faggot! What do you mean, faggot? I can see the demon, which is your thought. I'm about to say I can see their thoughts.
Yeah.
Bro, I would say it's not the exact thought, but I know what they're thinking somehow, or they're feeling. Beginning of the demon perception.
I experienced that.
Yes, we all have
a little bit today. I've never experienced it before.
Okay. Image. Oh, scared. What is that? Pull it back.
What is it?
Whoa.
Can you blow it up, Zach? Try it.
It's the problem with images. You see what's happening now? The communication. Now tell us about the image. Fuck the image.
Alright, fuck the image.
Yeah, that's good. That's good that we see that. But it's better looking at your dick behind it than that. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's
I'm also gay. You okay? You okay? God knows you're gay. Just be upset. Okay.
What is it? Lesbian. What is it?
Lesbian.
Lesbian.
Yeah. I was supposed to talk to him today at 2.
Wow.
Cancel. Mm-hmm.
There's no dedication.
The appointment was set about 3 weeks ago. I had to call yesterday with lecture. I heard the demon in my head say, "You don't need to talk to him now." So
That was no good.
I was like, "Yeah, I'll be on." Today I got up this morning, and I knew I wasn't gonna be on. Right? There you go. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's very difficult to put into words.
The words were, I wasn't going to be on his show. I was going to talk to him one-on-one. No, I don't think you got the image of me being there. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's what I thought. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, no, it's not that. I don't want to be on the show. I really don't. I really don't want to be on the show. I don't want to be on the show. It'll dirty up his message. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It would dirty up his message. The right demon watching me will make him wrong. I mean, I can't be on the same stage. If we are, I'm shaking his hand and shutting the fuck up. Right? Until the right time comes. I'm not to talk around that man to any audience. I know that. I be quiet and he talks and he's around. He's older, I saw the light in him. My message will sully his message, but his message won't sully my message. I should shut up. You get the difference? He can say nothing to my audience that would ruin them. I could ruin his audience and not as strong as my audience. Big difference, right? This is for the warriors of Christ. This is for the warriors of Christ. Different group. You have to choose to be here. Okay? Those people were chosen there. You were chosen, pulled back, and you chose again. Chosen two. It's your second choice that's going to count here. Your first choice brought you with lust. Your second choice brought you with love. First choice brought you for pussy. Second choice it was the second choice you made to be here, not the first one. We saw everyone's first choice in passion. See that? He was exalted, should be brought down. Yeah. So, if you're here, you have to choose this twice. To be around me, as long as it's Christ. No wrong. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, last night, man, the lecture last night was...
Sermon. That was a sermon. I don't lecture, it was a sermon.
Sermon on the mount.
It was like 9 hours.
Hey, 9 hours we sat here last night.
9 hours.
9 hours! And we chose to ignore Father time, given to us by Satan, and we recognize that we're timeless and our Father owns time. Now is the time to share what I've been dying to share as a fucking show-off all day. The last time this body looked at the clock with the same energy you observed was 4 a.m. 4 a.m. The next time it looked was like 4:27 to get up and pee, but felt like hours. Then it was like 5 something. I didn't give a fuck anymore. I just knew it was somewhere in the 5s. And I had slept like 2 nights already. And then at 6 something, right before 7, you wake up right before 6:57 or something. Mm-hmm. I get up and I had forgotten completely that 4 a.m. I had gone to sleep, still talking to somebody. Like my grandpa used to do. When I wake up, I forget. I'm walking here. I know I'm going to be doing this. And I'm wondering if Bruno's got me a 5-hour energy. I'm working out. He had 2 last time. Do I have in the house? This is going through my head. And I go, I don't need the 5-hour energy right now. I should save it till later. Bam! I'm at that mailbox. And I go, whoa, 4 o'clock is when I went to bed. Right? And it's going to get better. It's going to get better, guys. Okay, go ahead. So 9 hours we spoke. What time did we leave here? No rush.
It was about 1:45 a.m.
1:45
a.m.
What time did we sit here?
5 p.m.
5 p.m. A little earlier. We always live a little earlier.
Well, it was supposed to start at 5:30. We started at 5.
And we started at 5.
Yeah.
We went from 5 to
45.
To 1:45.
Say 2, because we got home at 2.
Yeah. You know that this man sat here the whole time. And went to the bathroom twice with me. And looked for water once. You get that?
Yeah, 9 hours.
We didn't even know that. These are supernatural powers given by God. Now you could start staying up every night to get your circadian rhythms going, and then you could eat that and don't eat that before you go to bed. And if you eat that and you're groggy, you do all that shit, you still won't be able to sit here for foreverness. It takes no time.
9 hours?
Yes.
Yeah. I didn't realize it's 9 hours. Bro.
9 hours.
Dang.
All right, so go on. We were here for 9 hours.
Yeah.
Doing this.
Yeah, I know that angels are real.
Hey, I told you you'd see them.
Yeah. and I know that demons are real.
I told you.
I can see them, I can hear them, I can see both. I can see.
Hey, I is this. Told you.
Yeah. Be silent and know.
He's known that for a long time.
Yeah.
He was just taken for the wrong people for the right purpose.
Yeah.
So you can be trained and come here and testify.
Oh yeah, it's no coincidence.
There are no coincidences. There's synchronicities for us. Damn, I was so right about that guy. Oh man. All right. Did you?
Yeah, it's like a blender on the inside, cutting these motherfuckers up.
That's his weapon.
Yeah.
That's his weapon.
Yeah.
Come on.
It was a guillotine.
It was a guillotine.
Yeah,
Changes.
but it's a
Bankai. Remember I asked you how many levels are on Bankai? I was like, there isn't more?
No.
Because this Bankai will keep changing.
Yeah.
And I gave you the name and all that. Bro, remember those 10 people? Then after I reveal to you, I go home and I see it. Right? I passed on the lion last night. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
Simba, you're lion. I went home. I'm about to put the lion. I can't. Oh, it's phony. Why is it not? Bro, like I know this thing that happens with my body and communication. I can't put the lion. All right? Don't think about it. Go through the emojis. Bam! There it is. Done. Immediate. Because the lion was passed on. Now you guys are the Lion of Judah. Now let me do my work.
And even with the spray, with the nicotine last, man.
So good.
That was.
These are kids playing in the kingdom of heaven. With the most serious game you could ever play. A game so scary you can't face it. We're playing what you're suffering in.
That's so true. Yes.
We're looking for what you're running from.
Yeah.
This is the greatest game.
We're sitting with what you're running from.
We're looking for them, calling them, enticing them, passing them around, watching them in someone, killing them. I offer this game of IMC Nation to the entire world for free. I never forget L. Ron Hubbard's words when he said, Scientology is the only game where everyone wins. And I knew that was so true. I didn't know. This is the only game where everybody will win. Even now that I'm here, the devil's children should get exactly what they want from me. I will give them what they want. In the act of trying to humiliate this man, they will feel the humiliation that they have and none that I have. In the dirtiest moments of their life, they will see the slut. Come on, lion, roar.
No, that's all I have to say.
All right, that's a lion roar.
Question.
Yes.
So, where's my?
Here.
Is Angel right here? No. Hey, Cupid on the cloud. Hey, a dark cloud, dressed in black, ready to kill with his arrows. But they're always, hold on, they're always in the quiver. Like last night. Right? That arrow will get shot at the right time, and he knows, nobody else knows what it is. Yeah. It's a special arrow only held by the purest hearts, different kind of purity. A romantic heart will hold that quiver. In anybody's hands, it turns poison. In his hands, a man clear of wounds can take poison in his hand. Right? It's not what goes in, it's what comes out. When he shoots that arrow, she'll feel romance, he'll feel romance. You'll understand the romance of God, the love of God, how gentleness can be power, how standing is enough. Now we're getting his power. Okay, Angel, every time you start, I give somebody their power. You're the enemy. You start speaking, and I start seeing their powers. It happened last night.
Yeah.
That's what I keep telling you. That's what you do here. I always told you that's what you do.
Yeah.
Hey, Adrian, in the other world, what's that one? Yes, it's that.
Yes.
But I would come, now I'm telling you, the moment you speak as an angel, I see everyone.
Right.
And their powers. So you have to keep getting interrupted. Okay? Now go.
It's funny you say that because that actually, like, I noticed that when that happens, the devil in me, like, gets triggered by that.
That's why I said it.
And it's, yeah, and I noticed that the biggest devil that I
are dealing with right now?
Yeah, is that even from last night, is that when it comes to, like, being still, it's actually difficult for me.
Yes, they can't even do it for 1 minute.
Yeah. And I could do it for, like...
You can do it. I've challenged you in the strip club, humiliating you.
Mm-hmm. And it's actually easier there than it is, like, it's easier there, like, than actually, like...
Here.
Yeah, because...
You know why? You'll know why. I'm going to tell you. It's going to make sense. The same way that I can take a good player of the game in a strip club, and he'll know how to move, but around his brothers he can't move the same way.
Mm-hmm.
It's the next level of social dynamics.
Right.
And you've now cleared of the biggest devils.
Yes.
Right? You're comfortable where no man is going to be able to do what you did, bro. Wolverine. You're a Wolverine there. You're a Wolverine there. As I saw you, right? You're the real Hugh Jackman. It's not even him, it's you. He's just a model. You get it?
Yeah.
But listen to that, okay? So you're actually on the right, for them, step, right? Which is the next step after you overcome the girl, is your brothers. And that's where you are actually. To sit silently around your brothers and not get triggered with he's interrupted you, where's your mic, whatever bullshit I throw at you every day.
Yeah.
You're in it.
Mm-hmm. And then it's interesting. Yesterday at the diner.
It went from funny to interesting. That's beautiful. That was the right change you did.
Yeah.
You caught it. Did you catch it? Did you go funny, interesting?
No, I just.
You did. I heard it.
It just came out.
Right, but did you catch it? You went funny, interesting. You stopped the word funny in the middle of fun, and you went interesting after fun. Anybody catch that or no? I know I have the ears.
I didn't catch it.
Beautiful. You changed the syntax for the devil to the angel.
Nice.
Right? It's funny. It's not funny. It's interesting.
It is.
Now we're moving towards synchronicity.
Okay.
Funny is a coincidence. Makes you laugh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, please, go on.
So at the diner, we were there, and I was noticing. Sultan actually made me realize that there's another devil where, when it comes to like food, I also have like this thing where, like, let's say I'm like really like craving food and I'm thinking about it. Like I just want to eat something really delicious. And
one of my girlfriends.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So, and I realized like Sultan was actually like sitting patiently the whole time while everyone was eating.
Yeah.
And even though I was in it with these people, like with them, like eating, it's like I was noticing how still he was, and
that is you in the lion's den as an angel observing everything while that is going on. That's the process that got you here. Well done, the process.
He was doing that too, which is interesting. I saw you doing what I was doing.
Oh.
You were eating, but you were eating very slow.
Yeah.
And you were waiting. I saw you were just sitting like this.
yeah, because I was noticing like, man, I'm falling into it. Like I'm lusting for the food, and it's like I gotta take my time. Meanwhile, Fernando was.
It's a big deal.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you were doing an exorcism.
We were yelling at somebody.
That place.
Meanwhile, look at what's happening to 3 men in a diner right now. Look at everybody else's experience. Go on.
And it's funny because like, well, interesting.
Yeah, it's nice.
What was interesting was that as you were doing that, I was like aware of like how KP was just like this, and how he seemed dark, and I thought he was like embarrassed of like what he was doing.
Yes, he was. He was. You're right. You didn't think that he was. I know that. That was the mindset.
There was a comment he made where he was like,
"There you go,
man. If it was me, I would have just told him to, like, after 15 minutes, I would have said, all right, bro, go burn in hell or something."
Tell the guy, not me. Tell the guy to burn in hell.
I know. Let me tell you what he said.
Yeah.
I'm too much of a coward to do what he did. He made it sound like strong, but it was cowardice.
Mm-hmm.
And you knew it because you saw it in the dark. So it sounds like I would have told the guy I don't have time for that. Sounds like that. What he's saying is I would be too embarrassed, too scared, too cowardly to do what that man's doing, and I couldn't face it. Is the actual syntax. Now go, caught. But you caught him already.
Yeah.
And now I'm just showing you the demon's name, sentence, whatever it is, his address. That's what I have. There's his address. That's where he comes from. And he hides the deceiver in the opposite. It's upside down. Right? Little dick syndrome. Every girl knows it. Right? Yeah, that's little dick energy.
I want to know about that.
Right. Your dick's too big.
Okay.
I was telling you, Stallone, man. You're right. Some men, Stallone, have such tiny dicks that it's like a belly button for them. And they say it when another man is ministering and exercising a demon. You see how small their dick is. But at that moment, showing their ball sizes to you. They expose their balls, so you see how tiny they are.
Yeah, I wouldn't. It's interesting how people do that. I wouldn't want to like expose anything unless it's like when you said that after sex, like yeah, you could just walk around with your dick out. That would be the only time I would want to like show that off because it's me being natural. I'm not like trying to show anything.
Yeah, because you're an angel. Yeah. Right. Remember how you started the question in the beginning of this?
Yes.
What you were about to ask? Where's the mic and all that?
Yes.
See your body language where you are?
Yeah.
It was just one little thing. Pow.
Yeah.
That's how quick it would be now.
Mm-hmm.
Just you'll know that that is not you and this is you, and it just keeps happening. And around us, it'll get faster and faster and faster. Like it happened with the captain. Once you're alright, and when you say something, is attention, is it this? We'll all be quiet. We'll all zap it together.
Mm-hmm.
If needed be. Otherwise, you zap it. It'll go from you to him to him to him. It won't find any place that says the houses are clean. The difference is, Arashli did it to that demon that was sent to him as an agent.
Mm-hmm.
Came to his office, electric. Hold on. Oh, to hear this now, here's a macho story from the Lord. Watch this, guys. Oh, she logged off? She just logged off, she not here. So, the story you know, the difference is in that car, we suddenly said to the demon, lock the door. Right? Now you can't get out. You know, you try to escape, lock him in. The doors I closed can't be opened. That was the Holy Spirit's gift to me. Lock this bitch in, as we keep doing everywhere. You see me lock them in suddenly. I catch them with my language that's given to me as a true word. I'll entice them, I'll seduce them, and then they're cornered. Checkmate. And you all see it? And with all of our eyes, all of our light, they just vanish right in front of us. The stronger you get, the more just we put them in the middle. Right? Mm-hmm. And they are beginning, like what happened to Octavio, they'll start to know your gaze. Holy shit. Each person has a different ray of light. Remember the cancer stuff we talked about? Just put the light on it, it'll vanish. Mm-hmm. Remember that? I said there's a microscope, that's us. Mm-hmm. We know the bacteria in you. And we know the cure and the anti-venom is right here. And I'm that one who's milked all the venoms of all their snakes. So I have an anti-venom. Right? I have these dots on my hand. It was because I saw a tribe on a National Geographic show of a group of people that would tattoo their body with dots as children mixed with the venom of a snake as a baby. Mm-hmm. One little drop of venom tattoo with a kid, baby. By the time they were adults, the men had these dots all the way. Also, since childhood, their body was beginning to get used to the poison of these snakes. These men were the snake catchers of this village. Amazing, right? They had become immune to the king cobra or whatever. I think it was a cobra in there, right? They would walk up where everybody would run, and they'd grab the fucking snake, and the snake would even bite them. And the way they would just go, the snake would go in a hole, and the guy would reach in like this, the cobra, arm in, then head in, then arm in. He's immune to the venom. Bring your snakes. Let me show you what a true black mamba is like. Okay? Alright? Love talking about this. Greatest game ever. You and I are done ministering out there. Thank you. See you tomorrow. Alright? We're not done here, but we're off all lines. I leave it 2. We're done here now. Unless you want to stay. I'll be here till 2. Okay. Alright, guys. I'm gonna shake your body off for a second. Tell me when we're completely off.
Completely off.